Hi guys, we're live with City States of Klovisa, semicolon colon dash, your mom. How is everyone?
I exist.
Shadow, how was your vacay?
It was great, John. I got back all of maybe 15 minutes ago.
Welcome home,
It was
buddy.
like a campfire. It's great. 1 week of camping in the wilderness. It was good.
I'm so sorry. Sounds awful.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, as long as you had fun and at the expense of the rest of your family. That's what matters. Who's next on the list? JC? Question mark? I don't know. Yeah, JC.
I'm good. Work's busy.
Nice. What about you, Corin? How are you, bud?
I'm just waiting for John to replace us with a book reading group.
Damn. And fair.
See that.
Brood.
I ran my first campaign since like a hiatus of 2 years, and it was a lot of fun. Everyone had like a really fun session 0. I made a really big mistake where the big monster had the wrong ability score increase, and I was like, why is he not doing anything to these people? Anyway,
I guess our invitation to play was lost in the email.
Yeah.
Sick invite, as they say. How are you, Alden? Not jealous,
annoyed.
I assume.
No, passively annoyed.
Fair.
With Brood?
No.
the game
Oh,
is on
okay.
Our
Thursdays.
superiors.
Alrighty,
And
Antois/Tamer. Tamer, where have you been? How are you?
Yeah, somewhere else. I'm glad to be here, glad to be with friends, glad to joke around. It's all good, man. Yeah.
That's good. I'm so happy we're all in cahoots with one another. As I pull out some stuff. Well, Tamer, I saved you for last. Because you missed last week, which means it's up to you to give us the recap. Are you ready?
So, yeah, well, I think I can sum it up. You guys went down the river, and you went searching for, I believe, the ley line. In Midway, you found a statue, and you threw a bunch of gold on it. It hurt Sever, and then when you threw a lot of gold in this fissure near the statue, it came alive and described it was trying to kill these beings from hell, the verminous beings coming from infesting the swamp. And it mentioned Lychee Dan. And it also marked Terry with the Aurelia exploding thingy sigil, because it's from hell also. And then it went on its way. And then afterwards, you got to the ley line, and Sever was immediately warded off, or did not. He felt danger because he was going to die. Like, there's a primal elemental here, and so that means there's probably primal elemental at the ley line, near the ley line, around the ley line, or something like this. And
Ley line.
It's
Yeah.
here.
So we're on an island in a lake, near a lake. I believe this is a lake on an island, in the middle of a lake. Yeah. So yeah, that's where we are.
As a
Lake
side
section.
note, my highlight was hearing John say, "Then you push and I'll pull," and then marking Teratai. It's just a cool little scene with
It
the
was a
primordial.
cool little scene. I agree, Brood. How dare Tamer just handle it? It's fine, though. As we resume our adventure right where it ended from last time, Fen buck naked about to jump into winter water. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I mean, if he dies, oh no!
For sure.
Fen, please don't do that. The tyrant's gonna get angry at me. Please don't do it, Fen.
For sure.
I can't hear you from over there. Come a little closer.
I tried.
I'm
sure.
gonna
I'm sorry.
cast
continue.
control water and just kind of move the water away from his feet to give us a few more seconds before he reaches it.
Coraline, please place that spell in the chat.
Oh crap!
Please, I
Moving
need
the
it.
water
It's for
retaliation.
posterity. Where's my super cool, epic, mysterious music at? Battle music. There we go.
Yeah.
Ancho would be treating this like as consecrated ground. Like this is holy. This is like, guys, stop fucking around, And he'd be starting to
Dance.
well, doing a particular dance that's kind of like to the water god near his
We'll call him
Mokapuni.
And
The ocean man. Yep.
Yeah.
And he's just realizing the importance of this area as he's getting closer to it, and he would also like to cast tongues on himself because he believes that. How long does tongues last? An hour. Yeah, great. So he would cast that on himself.
You can cast, but as it doesn't work on the elemental in your face, nor will it likely on a pool of water.
you can hear the wind already, can't you?
Do you see different things through your like elemental eye, or is it like the same?
You can hear the wind, can't you? You have a beautiful little necklace.
I do. I hear the wind, and I see also through the eye when I'm sleeping, and it's sort of images that are kind of, I believe, what the elemental sees. Outside of that, it seems to be blocked. The elemental seems to be receiving it while I'm consciously awake, or possibly I can't process it. But while I'm sleeping in a different state of mental awareness, I can perceive such things, oddly enough.
Alright. If Fen doesn't die, we should definitely camp here and see what happens.
Anchois, we'll come back to you as Coraline starts shaping water. I want to hit up Thatch, Terry, and Sever.
I think Thatch is standing close to Fen as Fen does his investigation. He seems to be the pure agent of chaos at this point. So I don't know if there's anything I can do. If something grabs him, maybe I'll try and grab him and pull him back, but I don't know. I kind of want to see what he's going to do.
Okay. Terry? Sever?
I tried. He said that he couldn't hear me. I am not getting that close to that water.
Okay.
Like, the tyrant can tell me, hey, why didn't you save his life? And I'll be like, because I can't touch this magic water.
You're covering your ass. Got it. Terry, what about you?
I think Terry's just saying a few words of encouragement. If it's what calls to you, then reach out for it.
Don't worry, the water might be a little cold. It's natural. Don't be embarrassed.
Okay. I want to resolve Anchois first, just because he wasn't here last time. So, Anchois, rewinding the clock just a little bit, you are washed with the air, with the snow, the temperature, the cold around you. All of this is energized. It is filled to the brim with magic. You could even have detect magics going for all I care. And you are just absorbing this radiant magic. It is delicious. It's definitely not nutritious. But you feel alert, awake, and even a little bit spry after all of this. Well, I mean, just having a rock embedded in your face does weigh you down. But now you're resisting it. The pull is gone. You straighten your posture a little bit and feel really, really good as you enter this sanctified area. Before you is a rather large pool of water that is steaming currently, which quickly goes into the air and is dissipated by the wind. The earth is flush with life, despite it being the middle of winter. This entire area in full grassy bloom with these strange arcane-infused flowers and grass. And as you watch Fen strip butt naked, there's a part of you that wants to join him, Anchois.
For sure. This is kind of as holy as the Ganges, as washing yourself ablution. You're doing It's
With
a new
less trash
baptismal.
and pollution.
Yeah. This is less trash. Yes, but that's true. But yes, this is as holy as it can be holy. In this area of the swamp, a fetid, horrible swamp that was just full of leeches, full of these things. I get to kind of this most holy of holies place here, and I walk in. After my dance, after my holy ceremonies, as my rituals, I disrobe and walk in.
Well, we're gonna have to hold you there, because by the point you're done with that, like, Fenn's already gonna have like 5 minutes of bath time all for himself.
I swan dive.
I know. You cannonball. You swan dive. You enter this place 3 times in 3 separate ways. It's time.
Two different philosophies.
That's fun, not you too.
Two different
Okay.
philosophies here.
Where's that shape water at? I need to look at it. Because Coraline wants to shape water and make it reach out towards fucking Sever or something.
No, I can only affect 5-foot cube. So I'm just trying to kind of to give, that. I think Thatch was trying to get Fen to not go in. Well, that's what. No.
Not really.
Are you being
nobody?
fancy?
Not
What am I
really.
gonna do? What am I gonna do? Tell him don't go in, Fen? He's gonna be like, fuck off and dive in.
All right. Well, I
So
mean,
you're
I already
taking his
posted it.
clothes
So
off. We're
I
really-
was just trying to
Coraline.
move the water away from his feet so that it would take a few seconds for him to get in.
Coraline, when your arcane will touches this massive pool of water, for a second your inner eye opens and your mind sees the image of what assumably is the surface. For you see sky above you. You see water below you, as if you are looking in 2 separate directions through your own skull. It is a dizzying experience, but also a very surreal, I suppose, is the word for it. Can I get you to make me a wisdom saving throw, just for fun?
Oh, I'm not good at those.
I know you're not.
I'm really not good at those.
+4.
You try to exert your will upon this pool of water to make it take any shape at all. And as it slowly begins to do as it wants of you, or what you want of it to do, it fizzles as your mind is flooded with this image and you take a hesitant step back before just falling on your butt. By then, though, Fen, as we resolve you jump straight in without a care in the world, with a floating dodecahedron on your shoulder chasing after you. The water is briefly cold and then somewhat hot. Not scalding or boiling, but there is steam coming off from this temperature difference between the air and the surface of the water. There is snow floating on this, not dissipating or melting. And as you brush some of the slush aside to go swimming, oh my god, you feel invigorated. This shit's the best in the world. It's like you're swimming through lotion. It is.
Ew.
Sever,
Ew.
you good, bro?
Lotion? You go with lotion?
Yeah, I'm going with lotion. There's some viscosity to it, too.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah. It's biting, it's warm, it's welcoming, it's soothing, and as you go further into the shallows, you undoubtedly will go beneath the surface, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, describe to me where exactly you want to swim to.
Oh, I'm going to the center.
You go straight to the center, alright. You know the center is where all good things are.
Mm-hmm.
You get there.
Ew. KY jelly. It burns.
It's like you're swimming through icy hot. Oh god. Oh shit.
I love biofreeze.
Fen, it is a semi-magical experience. Well, no, it's a fully magical experience for you as you go beneath the surface of the water for a moment. You see particles of light, actual arcane, just magic, floating in energized form around this water, but stationary, static. If you're proficient in Arcana or have any cursory understanding of the fundamentals of magic, what you are seeing is a paradox. It should not be. And yet there it is, just a little strange wisp of light, of lightning in, I guess, trapped in time. You swim down maybe 5 feet, we'll say, going further and further as this happens. You look up towards this brilliant surface as if it's not even there. You're almost flying, in a sense. You see the cavern walls or the lake walls, and you see this deep, endless pit below you. What do you do, Fem?
I reach out for the like arcane wisp and try to touch it.
You reach out for it and touch it. Can you roll me a 1d20? A 19 is pretty good. That is one of the best outcomes, I believe. This is the wrong file. Alright, whatever. It's fine. We're gonna wing it then. Fen, you reach out for this magical particle trapped in time. You're unsure where it is. Or not where it is, but... I guess, no, the actual water distortion would make you reach for it a little bit further than you expect. As you touch it, though, your mind is taken from this place. A vision is granted upon you, Fen. And it is, I suppose, of a horizontal tunnel of light just shooting past you. For a brief moment, you are displaced. In this fraction of a second, some would watch the bubbles of your lungs go towards the surface, but they won't reach it until it's far too late. Your vision is just a tube of light going past and past and past. I need a perception check from you, Fen. Oh my fucking god. Fen, what is one thing that you have desperately wanted to know the answer to your entire life?
Ah, fuck. Shit. I can't think of anything like...
Fen thinks he already has all the answers.
Oh, true.
No.
How to overthrow Ulithur or Ugarist? Ugar or something?
Oh.
Isn't that what you wanted?
Oh, fuck. My fingers
Shit,
bleed.
what was the deal? Why is the moon always full, except for one day out of the month?
One!
Wow. I really don't want to give you that, but a 20's a 20.
In conjunction with the metagame from the Thursday team?
What?
Nothing.
I didn't watch it.
Oh,
It's
good.
true. He
That's
didn't
good,
watch
that's
it. He never watches the VODs, guys. I can assure you of that.
Because I know I'll metagame.
Fen, the Great
Sure, that's
Moon
fine.
Mystery is something that philosophers, scientists, astrologists have always wondered about. Because there, somewhere in the gestalt of mankind, is the concept of a crescent moon. People know that what a moon looks like when it is not full. And everybody knows that the moon is always full, except when it isn't. One would imagine it's always been like that. If you were born today, you would live your life, entire life, without ever seeing a difference in that beautiful fucking disk in the air. In the night sky. But you, Fen, as your consciousness reaches out... Fuck, I hate you.
Love you too, John.
This tube of light carries you outside of the planet, of the very known world, as if you are being carried by a current. The light piercing through it, you can see you are outside. There is no sky, there is but the void. This eternal darkness. You don't even see the stars in the sky. You look back from where you're going, and you see a strange sight of your continent, stretched out, tubular, perhaps just because you're in one. And you look where you're going, and it is to the goddamn moon. You rush towards it, slap into it, and for a brief moment, you are there, standing within a white field of what the moon's surface must be. There is a chilling sensation as you realize you're not hallucinating. You're physically here, Fen.
Butt ass naked.
Butt ass naked in the void of space. I think you're stunned, Fen. I think that reaction...
No, he's stunned. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no reaction. Like, aside
You
from just...
stare. You study out the entirety of this place. The planet beyond. Your continent. You can even see, if you peer really, really close, looking outwards towards this edge you're on between void and space and the rock you're standing upon. Almost marble-like. You see Ugarast far in the distance, and you can see tiny little lights. It must be nighttime over there, even though it was morning for you. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was like the mid-afternoon. It's fine, who cares? No, wait, it would have to be night since Sever's out and about.
The moon's in a different time zone.
There we go. True. The moon is in a different time. I'm sorry.
Wait,
So I guess it's actually daytime in Ugarast. Who gives a shit?
didn't we want to explore the water before nighttime?
I don't know what Sever's deal is. He's either in a trash can or he's out and about and you're threatening him with water. You choose. I don't care anymore. I want to get through
go
this
to
fucking
the
moon.
moon.
Vampire.
Let's
Here
get back
comes
to the
moon. Alright? Your biggest question, JC. You want to know why the moon is always full except when it isn't? The moon's always full no matter what, bro. It's just light. Okay? Dumb fuck. Alright. Finn. You see the entire world. It is horrifying, realizing just how tiny and insignificant you are. But you also see all of the little lights of life within it. creating these little trails that go out into the sky, into the night, into, assumedly, the stars that you still don't see.
It's weird. But I don't think that that would be the first thing on his mind as to why he can't see the stars at the moon. What shape is the planet?
Give me a mathematics check,
What? What's that?
because I don't want to tell you. But,
Intelligence?
yeah, sure, just give me an int check. God, why are you rolling so high?
Ah!
He's a
Finn,
spy.
you for a brief moment feel like you're staring at a flat surface, and you're like, that can't be right. There is a curve to it. But you also try to find the top or the bottom, and you can't. And as you realize this, you are understanding that the shape of this thing is shifting. It is moving. It is going in a strange, non-Euclidean, like almost snake-like motion, twisting around like a boiled spaghetti noodle that has been balled up. So massive, so curled. You realize there is no definite shape to this thing you're looking at.
What the fuck?
It is a horrifying realization as the continents shift and time continues to pass on. When you start to feel that image begin to wane and flicker, and as you reach out forward over the void, you feel a fabric. A screen is beginning to close, as if curtains on this scene are ending.
I grab a rock.
You look for a rock, Fen. You'd expect a rock to be on the moon, but you're also noticing now how perfectly smooth this surface is, as if you're on a tiled floor. Although there's no grout on it that you can see, or anything of the sort, you turn, look down at the smoothness. You touch the stone to make sure that it's not like bumpy or anything like that where you can get purchase on it. And then you look up and see just this gray, opaque cloth before you. And Fen, as you look around, unsure exactly where you are now, you don't see a tube of light to carry you here. You don't see a planet that is a strange snaking object. You turn to the only entrance that you can actually see. A similar cloth drape that is just barely open, as if inviting you inside.
I'll go in. I mean, I have no other choice.
Yeah, butt naked, you walk into a
Yep.
circus. It's Clown Town all along!
He's a moon man.
Kidding. My finger is in immense pain. I don't know why it's bleeding. It's just covered
What?
in blood right now, yeah. I'm trying to wipe it
soon.
off with this tissue.
Sounds like a paper cut.
He saw the nat 20 on the perception check, just like, hurt himself.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yep, that's blood, John. I don't know why you licked it. Dumb fuck. Alright. Fen. You enter these opaque curtains. You go through them. And you come into a empty space. This similar opaque cloth just surrounding you in every direction. There's no ceiling. There's no true wall that you can immediately find when you interact with them, just touching them. They are incredibly heavy. incredibly hard to move. And then you see what these are all connected to. What are pulling these curtains, these drapes, this, I don't know, tapestry, you could say, into it. A singular serpent. Well, it doesn't have claws, it doesn't have wings. For all intents and purposes, it is just a giant snake. The size of... Well, I guess size doesn't really matter here at the moment. But much bigger than you. Easily able to swallow you and half of Ugarest in its jaw. But not so big that it is... its entire head can fill your entire view quite easily. Maybe dimensions just don't matter in space, Fen.
It's not his first thought.
This snake has a pair of beautiful golden eyes, gleaming like shimmering gold, and it looks down on you. And after a very brief moment of you just staring up at this thing, a voice comes and quite anticlimactically states, "You are not supposed to be here.
No, I don't think I am.
This was a mistake."
Is duty on over my shoulder?
Hell no!
Okay, I didn't think so. I just kind of look at it and I'm like, sorry.
It continues to stare at you for a solid second or two.
I don't know how to react to any of this.
Give me an insight check as you stare at this fucking thing. This alien serpent, as big as a house. There's my 5.
Eventually.
Okay. It actually says okay. You hear some sort of sigh emitted, even though the snake's mouth does not move. And it will outright tell you, "You are dying. This is all a dream in your last moments of life."
Oh. It feels pretty real.
No, it doesn't.
You know, why would a giant snake lie to me? He
Exactly.
just says to, like,
Give me
brush off the awkwardness.
Oh, fuck. Actually, what saving throw is this? I believe it's gonna be a wisdom save. I actually need to look it up. Hang on. Where are you? Fuck, I actually have to Google this thing.
I can't wait to die and not tell my party I met the moon snake.
A charisma
gonna
saving throw,
believe you.
please. You're actually good at
Thank
these.
God.
Just don't roll. Okay, thank God you didn't roll above a 20. That'd be super fun. Fen,
You want to do advantage just to see?
no, you don't have advantage. Do you have advantage on spell saves?
Do I?
I don't think so. You're not
No,
a
Quick, is he within 10
Just
feet
for
of me?
being charmed.
Only if he was a gnome would he have advantage on spell
Okay, Fen, you
Or you 1T.
suddenly start looking at your hands and legs as you feel them to disintegrate. And you are like, what? And then, again, these two serpent eyes look upon you and say, "This was all a dream." And then your vision goes black, and we quickly cut to the rest of the party, who sees that Duty is glowing a color, more or less doing the Morse code for SOS, because Fen has not moved under the surface of the water for like 2.5 minutes now. What are you guys
Pull his
doing?
body out.
Angela, do you want to go save Fen real quick?
Antoine is, yeah, well, I suppose. Seeing him jump in there kind of annoyed Antoine.
Antoine, you
Thing
start
is-
swimming. You're from Mokapuni. This
Yeah.
water is still. You quickly fish this out. Fen ruins any sort of magical experience this might be for you as you pull him up to shore. Who wants to give Fen CPR to see if he lives or dies?
Oh, come on. We know it's the doctor of the group, right?
I mean, it should be Antoine, but I'll try it if
Does
necessary.
Antoine know CPR?
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
he's
Anymore?
proficient in medicine.
Is he proficient in medicine?
He is.
I thought you weren't before.
No, I was.
No, that's Arcana.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
What?
completely annoyed at Fen's behavior, at him jumping in, at him just drowning in the bottom of this pool. He drags him out, seeing as he's going to die. Lets him do one roll before he does CPR.
Fen,
Yeah.
naked as the day he was born. Antoine, ready to do CPR, naked as the day he was born.
Fen, make me a death saving throw. You're drowning and dying, unironically.
You want
get up.
GM or what?
No,
We get up.
Oh, okay.
we're done with that.
Oh, it's almost
Well,
20.
It's a save.
That was almost a 20, yeah.
Alright, does the medicine.
Everywhere.
Antoine, oh my god, what is going on with these rolls?
I can never die!
Oh my
you
god.
French the water out of his lungs.
The party
Antoine
watches as two
with-
naked men.
Oh yeah, Coraline could just shape water out of his lungs, couldn't she?
Wait,
Would she,
not
though?
you
Not
told
really,
me what
but
shape water
this is
wasn't
funnier.
water bending.
The magical water, it would fizzle.
You know, there you go. Antoine, you compress on his chest to get him to cough up the magical water, which glimmers and glows along with all of his stomach bile in a rainbow-like translucent, or just gross sludge.
I throw up rainbows.
You throw up a rainbow of magical particles. It is the most oddly strange. It's just weird, guys. It smells actually pretty good. Despite it being like straight up from his stomach and lungs. Fen, you blink into existence.
Fen's just kind of stunned on the ground, laying there staring up into the sky, not saying a word.
Dude,
nice
Fen.
save, Antoine.
Yeah. What happened, man? You swam to the middle and then you just kind of went under and stopped.
I dreamed of a moon snake.
Crazy. He's crazy.
Guys, his pupils are like at 250% right now.
There's no
He's-
iris.
Was the snake on the moon or a snake from the moon?
I went to the moon. I saw the planet. There's no stars. There was a curtain and a snake controlling him. He
John,
said it was a mistake.
John, I look up. Can I see stars?
If it's nighttime, yes.
Sefa, I think you were right. This isn't good water.
Oh, woo! Put one in there for Sever. That's like.
I-
What is it?
I
Stupid
touched
tally.
pure arc. What was it, like pure arcane energy? Is that what it was?
Basically, yeah.
I touched pure arcane energy, and the tube of light took me to the moon.
Didn't take Antoine to the moon.
Did he touch one?
I fished you out. This is what I did. This is.
He touched a
Yeah.
lot more than I would have.
Finn's just gonna get up and stare at the lake,
You stare at the lake.
contemplating going back in.
You contemplate going back in, but little do you
Oh my
know
God.
that the lake is coming out to you.
Oh god.
I was going to cover him up and be nice, but let's see what happens first.
You can do both.
Naked wizard and bard fight.
As you all watch the center of the lake begin to plume out as if something is coming straight from underneath it, like a bulb or an orb of water that is... John will actually measure it. 65 feet in diameter, so quite
Jesus.
large. Something is coming out of the dead center of this place, close to where Fen was fished out. What are you, Chucklefucks, doing during this time?
Go
I'm gonna
hide behind
back away.
So
I'm gonna back away a few feet.
I drop to my knees.
How
Tell
far did
everybody
that
else
Sever
to back
get?
up.
The moon snake is coming for me.
Hey, did Anshua get his water breathing spell off that he wanted to cast?
He
While
does it
was
every
Just-
morning, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That being
He
said,
does it
Fen did
every
just
morning.
drown.
All right. Well. Ooh. Okay. Well, yeah. I'll yell at everybody to back up, and try to stand between the water and my naked friends.
Okay. You all create the
I-
perfect line attack formation in
I
the world.
push. I push Thatch away. I want to receive, like, you know, I'm like, no
He
worries,
wants to
Thatch.
receive the water.
You know, like, yeah, he's not, no fear here.
I'm
There's no fear
glad
here.
because hey, stop moving. You had your action. All right, so Sever is fully just sprinting away, Joseph Joestar style.
I never entered the green, remember?
You never did. I agree.
I want to go hide
Coraline
behind
is
you.
like prepared to hide behind you, but you're just a cloud of like snow being kicked up. And John is now going to show you the exact unit model of how big this fucking thing is. As
There we go.
semi-gelatinous, semi-gem-like in nature, this large... I mean, jellyfish is the best way to put it. It's just a bunch of tendrils, little, I guess, filament rather than like skin, all connect to a singularly huge gem that is multifaceted and colored, well, like the water that it is.
Oh.
John throws it onto the token layer.
Oh god.
Tamer, you... If only you could have been in the Mokapuni campaign, where you saw a lava version of this. Or where
Nice.
the players did.
It's 70 feet long and wide.
This thing is ginormous. It is gargantuan. A true titan of a creature begins to swish around the pool, not disturbing the surface, because, I mean, that's just a part of it. This thing cannot truly... has no true front face, but the gem, kind of like a weird whip, or like a doll being marionetted by strings, or like those sticks, looks at you. You all, for a brief moment, see your own reflections, except for Sever, whose back is to this thing as he's running the fuck away. What do you guys do as this thing materializes?
I say loudly after, you know, casting tongues. We're not the ones dumping toxic waste in the swamp.
Back up.
Immediately trying to alleviate himself of a crime he didn't commit.
Anshua, back up.
No.
Oh, shit. All right.
Fen is still stunned. On his knees.
Thatch holds onto his
Terrified.
sword, and he gets pissed, but he stands his ground.
Okay. Coraline?
Coraline's just kind of drooling a little bit over that gem.
Yeah. It's a big... It's either a diamond or a watery, strange sapphire, I suppose.
Hey, blue's her color. This is like love at first sight.
Indeed. It glimmers as it looks upon you. You all feel the wind die. It is now silent, breathless in this night. There is no sound of these weird magical animals, these mutants living in this strange lake sanctuary. It is just this thing. Antoine, you casted tongues.
Yeah.
But it's not saying anything.
I introduce us. These are my companions, including the one hiding very, very far back. We are here to see you. You are the elemental in this land. You take care of us, right? This is all yours. The swamp.
Is it responding?
Yeah.
It is more or less in a constant state of movement, save for this gem face that is just looking at you all. Mirroring your reflection. I guess Sever can be like 300 to 400 feet away by now if you want to be.
If you put me at 295, yeah, I'm happy.
It's just... I don't think the map's that big.
That's fine.
That rock looks like a good place.
Here.
You dive behind a tree.
I describe to my friends how I met the water elemental near Tulse. Tyrant has, in one of his nicer times, showed me it. They're not necessarily clear in their intentions. I don't know how old this one is, but this island doesn't seem to be made yesterday.
Much bigger than the one you last saw. That thing was only
is it
size large. This thing
is it angry about the naked swimming?
Haven't brought it up. I say that kind of side mouth.
Terry,
We're
what
here.
are you doing during this time?
I think Terry is just, he's standing there. He doesn't have much of, obviously this is something that's very important to Anchois, and he's there to support it.
Okay. Getting your aura around as many people as possible. You watch as Anchois diplomances. Okay, you're drinking. I'm happy to wait for you to swallow.
God damn it. Sorry.
Unless somebody else wants to speak up.
I'm chewing, but diplomancy, describing just basically why we're here in general while we're here, not specifically we're here for a goal to get it to the ley line, but we're here just generally to get rid of the leech people. We're not here to damage it. We're not here to do anything outside of get rid of the leech people that are coming in. And also, I kind of slip in calming words using my kind of, ideally noble diplomacy in my...
His bedside manner as a doctor?
Yeah, well, not necessarily bedside doctor manner, but I'm trying my best to describe us, to actually honestly describe us.
Oh,
Okay.
don't be too honest, no.
I'll be honest.
Antoine, ask it what it's protecting here. Or maybe even if it needs protection.
Maybe if it has any of those spare blue gems.
Guys, primals are just here. They're here. They are part of this entire scape. They don't... We feed off them like bacteria. I don't know its particular goals, if they could be said to have goals like we do. All I understand with primals is that they kind of endure and last, and they're just a part of this place. But we do...
Anchois, I wish to interrupt you. May I?
Yeah, please.
While you are speaking and explaining this situation, you at one point start to turn your head to face either Terry or Thatch when I believe it's your left eye that was taken, stops you from moving your head so that you can continue to face the elemental. For a brief moment, you're like, what if I turn my body? And your body starts to turn, but your neck starts to twist, and you're like, okay, that's not a thing. So as you're explaining and doing this, you're making these subtle body motions and picking up on the fact that the eye, emplaced upon your skull and more or less molded to your flesh, is staring at this thing that is staring directly at you.
Am I getting any sort of feeling from my elemental, the one I made a pact with? Am I just locked in?
You're kind of just like physically compelled to be in the same position. As if like the part of your face that is made of stone and rock is set within space and time. And you are you are able to like move and do things, but this one part of your body cannot move. It's like you're anchored, almost.
I say hello to my elemental, the one that...
Little friend.
Hello, my little friend. No, it's a lot bigger than me. The one I made a pact with. The one I'm entwined with.
You
I speak honestly.
Out and speak to things. But you know that elementals don't really have a tongue. They don't have a speech that is formalized. There is no, like, elemental language, even though there is, like, the primordial senses. The last time you spoke, in quotations, to your elemental, it had made, like, an earthquake and had summoned a rocky guy, like a mannequin, basically. And then you, like, cut yourself open in front of it and wrestled with a druid.
Good times, good times.
Good times. Quick callback to good old Randy. You, Antoine, suddenly start to feel a bit sweaty. And for those of you near to him, you may wish to back up as his arms and body just start to convulse. He is, like, pouring out sweat. It is, like, a visible, drenching shower that he is beginning to make within these next couple of seconds, guys. Is anyone doing anything as they watch Antoine just begin to lose most of his body weight of water?
Is it attacking? What do we do?
The thing hasn't moved.
Fen prostrates himself and says, I'm sorry, I saw the shape of the planet.
Alright, Fenn's lost his mind. We gotcha. Sever's just watching a million miles away. He's at the boat. He's just paddling home.
Can you put it back? The water.
It's like he works that way. I will shape water to get the sweat into a ball near Thatch.
It's gross, but I'm gonna allow it because it's gross.
Do with it what you will.
As I look at Angela, does he start, like, getting paler? Does it look like he's dying?
Oh, fuck, that's really funny.
His hydration is leaving him.
Antoine, although you are... although you are static in the ground, and now, like, doing this weird convulsion, you're actually feeling quite fine. to everybody else, it looks like you're just sweating literal buckets and liters of this water. But you don't feel that so much as, like, little particles of dust leaving your skin. As if something is pushing itself out of your pores. It is full body, awful experience, all in all. But it doesn't hurt you. You're not taking damage. And if no one does anything, I'm just going to flash forward us like 30 seconds into the future. When Anchois, these particles conglomerate and group together. Oh god, my eyes. Fuck, guys. That really caught me. Yeah, Thatch! Fucking waterball him with a person's sweat. Jesus. Oh. Anchois, in your hands is this conglomeration of everything that has just been sweat out of your pores. White and granular, just legitimate salt from your body has been gathered here in the palm of your hands. There may be like, I don't know, 1/10 of a pound, like less than a singular ounce. I don't know if those mathematics match up, actually. But
he's got a salt shaker's worth in his hands.
Yeah, basically. And as you are forced, kind of, to make this offering, you watch a little streamer of water come out of this thing's gem face to where your hands are, to the salt, and wash over it. When the trail, the streamer, does a circular motion to go back in rather than recede, you notice that this thing, as long as one part of it is attached to it, it doesn't matter where the beginning or end truly was initialized. You also feel rejuvenated as it does this. Something has changed within you. Although you don't immediately notice it yet. You feel cold. Or cool, I suppose, but it is winter after all. And within the next minute, the fully translucent creature begins to gain a little bit more substance, becomes a little bit more opaque, almost like a cup of sugar water rather than translucent, before it recedes back into the pool of water, this weird internal pond/lake, and it goes away. Anchois, you are no longer anchored. And the rest of you, I mean, I don't know what you guys do, but the thing is gone now.
Anchois? Are you okay?
I start to kind of like move and crack my neck, do a bit of stretches, and watch it go. And I say, Corlin, I don't know.
All right. Corlin takes out her dagger, turns towards the water. So how are we going to do this?
Stop! Don't hurt it.
Corlin, do you really think you could take on a primal elemental?
It attacked you. Aren't we supposed to defend each other?
We are, Corlin. No, that's actually the sweetest thing you said to me, Corlin.
It looked to me like some sort of offering was made, right?
An offering has to be offered. This was taken. He stole your white powdery components? Magic?
Stole your cocaine?
I think back to
Made me
Paradigm and
upset.
his constant thirst for blood cocaine. No. I still have that.
The jungle juice is still there.
Yeah. It didn't take anything. What we have here are things we borrowed from them, alluding to our physical forms and bodies, just merely being part of the nature itself.
Guys, I don't think this is Ancho anymore. I think he's been taken over.
You should stab him, Coraline.
Quick,
If he
Ancho
bleeds.
answer this. How many old women did Sever toss off a tower?
You
Multiple.
tossed that off tower, Corley.
Oh, it's worse than I thought.
Although he did toss her off. No, she ran away. He brought her back in the tower. Yeah, he didn't toss her off.
Sever's
Brood
just
is-
asleep
yeah.
at a fucking tree.
Wow.
That chair is comfortable, huh? But
Incredibly comfortable. I mean, if you guys want to fight, Sever has drawn his bow. He's got a long bow. He's got 300 range. I'm waiting for something to happen. I am not getting close to that thing.
I check my my spell slots. Are they all there? It's
Yeah.
Back. Okay. I mean, have they been replenished? Can I just
no,
refill
they
them?
have not been.
Okay, gotcha. I say we were here for a ley line, weren't we? Kind of
Yes.
brushing off what the religious experience I've had right now.
I just raise up the pinwheel that is the dowsing rod at this point. We're on it.
It's making like a whistling noise with how fast it's spinning.
Angela, do you think the ley line rod will lead us to any primal elemental, depending on where we are?
I don't
Is that
know.
what sits at the ley lines of magic? Are the primals?
I'm alarmed at the idea that ley line and primal elementals are entwined in somehow.
I put my hands on
Because-
Antoine's shoulders. We have to find more. I need more orbs. I have to see the moon snake again.
Oh man, you've got a problem. You've got a problem.
Don't
worry.
I'll put my arm around Fen and be like, "Come on, buddy. Let's get you dressed."
You'll need deep psychotic, Here, I have some antipsychotics I got from the.
What a callback! Holy shit!
No,
I give Fen the liquid vial of antipsychotic that I got from.
I'm fine. He said
You're
it was
sure?
a dream. It can't have been a dream.
You'll be better afterwards.
Just
Just a bottle of laudanum.
It's
There
something.
you go.
Trying to turn me into the guy from Amnesia.
So
So, Angela, are we done here?
yeah, we're going. I remember this spot. I say my words. I say my prayers. I take a note of the offerings and the exchange that I was blessed with, and I say we head off to the ley line because we need to get that done. But in his mind, he keeps this spot.
I reiterate, we're on the ley line.
You are on the
This
ley line.
is the ley line, Angela. There's no ley line to go to. We are here.
I
You're
mean, we anywhere around here, right? This
This
base
entire
whole
island.
island, yeah.
Well,
Angela, I have something to ask for you.
yes.
If we collect some of this water here, are we defiling the elemental?
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
suggest
I don't
tasting the water.
would not believe it. I do take a souvenir, a vial, how about that, of water, just because it's wholly in his mind and experience, kind of an idea that he was at this place.
I would
So
like
he
to take
Collect
several,
samples.
and I want to give some to the greater chemical if we ever get back to Tolst.
Well, I have my camel pack. If somebody else has enough water for me, I can put the water in the camp pack.
Just gallons of water.
2 gallons.
That's
You just want to
So-
dunk in this thing
Yeah.
and just take 2 gallons of fucking water.
Oh,
Well, they're playing.
Let's not get too
It's
greedy
an offering.
here, Coraline.
Do you have
Let's-
something with you to just collect some, like,
That is your
vials,
drinking
maybe?
water. Coraline.
You just trade it out, dump it in, take it out.
John?
Yeah.
I want to go up to the edge and I want to take a taste of this water.
Yeah, you can go up to it. It tastes iodized and somewhat salty.
Wait, did it taste salty when Fen was dying in it?
Nope.
Interesting.
So it
Yeah,
tasted
Coraline,
salty
you-
after Antoine and Fen went for a bath in it.
Yep.
No, after Antoine offered his body's entirety of salt to it.
which
John,
is
Wait, John, do I feel salty anymore?
No. Well, I mean, what do you mean? Do you feel like you have salt in your body? Then yes. For
You're not
Antoine,
dead.
no.
In other words,
He does not.
I should actually drink from that backpack, the camelback.
Yeah, Coraline, do you fill up the camel pack of elemental water?
I mean, I'll warn her what it tastes like, but that wouldn't stop her in the past. So.
It tastes a little salty. I'll taste it.
Yeah, it tastes like ocean water.
This
you of
reminds me of home. I don't know. Can sea elves survive on ocean water?
No, you'll fucking die.
Okay, then I don't change it.
John, I want to try one more thing before
Okay.
I walk away from here. I look at this new sword I have that crackles with yellow lightning energy.
Stick it in.
It's still broken.
Get in.
There's no. I still don't know how to fix this. This is the biggest energy source of magic around.
Batch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you an Arcana check right now.
Can I help him?
You gotta stick it in.
Can I help him?
No.
Be a man, stick it in.
That's a flat 11.
I think 11s would be enough. Unironically, Thatch, this sword is being held together by magic. If you stick this in a pool of water, one of two things is going to happen.
Mhm.
Either some sort of miraculous welding process may happen, or the electricity is going to diffuse, and all the shards that are floating are just going to sink.
Wait. Point
So-
of contention. You walk that through the bottom of a river.
Ah, well, this is magical water, baby.
This is-
magic water.
Leyline magic water.
I would just like to point out that John has been, it's a round pond that's very deep and supposedly filled with lube-like water. That tells me that John wants you to stick it in.
You wanna jump into the lotion, buddy?
We're waiting for it.
Take a dip.
It's viscous.
The whole episode is just us fucking with the water.
Thatch will consider it. And then back away.
So, what have
I
we
need to learn more
learned?
about this.
This is some sort of ocean elemental being fed by fresh water. Maybe we can make friends with it by bringing it more salt.
I've tried telling you. I learned that the planet doesn't have a solid shape, and that there's a snake on the moon.
Yes, we know there's a snake on the moon. Everyone knows there's a snake on the moon, Fen.
What? How was I not privy to this?
Have you not read the Tyrant's fanfiction, bro?
Well, yes, they put the snake on the moon to get the rat, which they put the rat there to get the grasshopper, and I think it goes on from there, but I don't remember the rest.
He
Fenn's
swallowed
brain
a
is
fly or
reeling. He
something like
falls
that.
on the ground.
Supposedly there is also a log on the moon. But...
On
we'll
a
find-
bump or something.
Yeah.
Fen collapses. His brain can't process all of this at the moment.
You collapse.
So, John, could we? I'm sorry, continue.
Go ahead, Timmer. You go first.
No, that's okay.
Something
No
else
worries.
bothers me. We may have created an offering to this thing. It decided not to punish us for being here, but there are leeches on the West Bank. I've got to figure they're here for this. what are the leeches going to do to a primal elemental? Now, those little ones can't do anything, I'm sure. But if they infest the water around it, if they infest the area, what would happen?
King's back.
Well, we should test to see what happens when something that's anathema to the water touches it. Sever, we need a finger.
Hey, John.
He's so far back, Cortland, I don't think he can hear you.
Sever!
I draw things back to this god
You
war.
receive an arrow at your feet, and it's like, yeah, I give you a thumbs up.
Anshua thinks back to his god war. He's wondering, are the verminous people, and are they opposed to the primal elemental gods, the old ones?
At least one of them.
Huh. That thought never occurred to me. I just thought that they're just inhabiting this place, out of their own ideas. I guess we don't know their goals. They couldn't be against primals.
Do we need to protect this place from Antra?
Well, in Antra's idea that yes, all primal places where they exist need to be protected, and that's I mean, it's not even a question, but he sees a problem with how how it's run up north in the in our the base we just left. They do pollute the water themselves. They throw toxic waste into the swamp and everything like that. So he sees a problem with this. This area, he just can't make an idea of what the goals are with the primal elemental that lives here, which annoys him because they're always so opaque.
Well, give me a religion check.
We'll slowly approach. We camping here?
Elementals are your religion. I think you guys will settle down and camp for the night soon.
We're not leaving the
Oh,
island.
well.
Antoine!
Wonderful.
This makes sense, because you don't understand the goals of the elementals. Because you're not sure if they have any or not. As to the, foul ones, the verminous ones. I mean, they're not just anthropomorphic. Some of them are legitimate, just animals. If anything, they're more in tune with nature than any of you.
Yeah.
Oof. I can't remember. One sec. There was some lore we found out about the verminous ones being on the good guy's side at one point, but that's changed.
Who are the good guys?
Who are the good guys?
I've never met these people.
Do you remember the druid that gave us, all of us, a bunch of visions? At one point, the verminous ones were on.
They were fighting against the enemy, were they not?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yep.
Well, you gotta think. People will fight with whoever gives them the best shot of survival, right? There is no good or bad, they're just opportunistic.
And how is the group that hires us the good guys?
Literally, everyone's just trying to pick a side they think will win.
You all have this moralistic conversation as Antoine throws up somewhere on this island. How close do you guys want to camp to where you saw this primal elemental?
Green means no snow. That's a good place to lie down.
Ben's sleeping on the grass.
Severus we should be right next to the barge. What if it gets lost? Are we gonna be stranded here?
This is a good point. If you saw leeches in the middle of the day, if any of those leeches had any sort of human eyes, they would have seen you too.
Maybe guard the boat, Sever. I think we're gonna rest up here by the elemental. See what happens.
Alright. At least I'll be far away from that thing. Okay.
At least it'll give you something to do during the night.
Wait, does Sever have a communicator?
He's loud.
I do not.
Well, I mean, this whole island.
If we're gonna split the party, both sides should have communicators.
I will hand mine to him. Who has the
Did
other
you
one?
give yours to me?
I gave mine to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
So Coraline's got one, and Sever will have one.
Oh, yes. So if Sever
round.
needs to call for help, Coraline will be the one to answer.
Thatch will totally not realize that and still do it anyway.
You know what? I like it. Does anyone want to go with Sever?
No, I want the tiny hut next to the pond.
Fuck.
Okay.
If
We
nobody else
need a
is going
tiny
with
hut?
Sever, I guess Terry will actually go
It
with
is
Sever.
the middle of winter. Sever doesn't sleep.
Or feel cold.
Yeah.
Or love. Or loyalty.
I mean,
Wow.
meta-wise,
I think Terry will stay the night in the hut just to sleep and then, like, strike out early in the morning to rejoin Sever, probably.
Okay, fair.
If for no other reason, then you won't need fire and you'll have a fucking tiny hut.
I'm gonna make sure Sever's energy shield is topped up before he goes. Where are you at, buddy?
So I'm let me see. I definitely need a little bit more HP. It will not get me hit die, but I'm at 76 out of 88. So you got 12 on you?
Yep.
Oh, thanks. We high five.
Flex of you come off on Terry.
Sever, I will remind you that you are all here to make a short rest.
Yeah.
With benefiting from this ley line rod.
Mm-hmm.
So you should stick around it if you wish to benefit from that at all.
I mean, I'm on the island. Okay. Sure.
Oh, John, how big is this island again?
Not too big. It's only, I want to say, like 2,000 foot radius or something.
So not even a mile.
No, it's not. It's less than a mile. Yeah.
2,000 foot. Okay.
I will eventually get inside the tiny hut. Be like, God, I hope he can't reach me here. Just very scared.
If you weren't there when it was cast, you can't get in.
No, there's Antron can designate people, right?
Antron, wake up! Wake up, please!
I can let him
Recast,
get in.
recast.
You can
Oh,
get in
actually, you
now.
could dig under it. Yeah.
There's just
I
a
just
hole
pop-
formed under Coraline.
Sever comes up, just hits Coraline in the back. Stab the dirt.
It becomes a game of whack-a-mole. Just
True.
Delicious.
Actually, I want to talk to Antron if he's wakes up early.
Okay.
Just
I wanted to talk to Anshua.
Okay.
Sure.
Rock, paper,
Everyone can
scissors,
talk to
fight. Ready?
Antwa, okay?
Yeah. It's.
Antwa won't sleep this night.
Oh. Come on.
Okay. Hold on, Antron.
Yeah.
I look. There's a few more hours before daylight. I had a question for you.
Sure.
Do you have any idea why these elementals want me dead so badly, or more dead?
They want you. Why do they want you more dead?
Yeah.
Oh,
We lost
Thatch.
Shadow.
Oh my god.
Perfect time for a break.
Yeah, it is. Guys, we'll be right back once we have Shadow, or we'll be right back.
He's typing in.
Hello, everyone. We're back after no messages because I forgot to run ads. Gentlemen, we return to the tale that Sever is posing Antoine, or not a story, but like a question?
Question.
Yeah. Antoine, why do these elementals want me, like vampires in general, so dead?
Well, you guys are dead, and you're not really of nature, and you're kind of abominations. You know,
Oh.
I'm thinking to my own kind of like fears of vampires and everything like that. Like,
Oh.
we are meant to last a certain time and then die. We're not meant to be so long in this world. You consider it a blessing, but that's not the way of the living. That's not the way of the people who feed off of them. And this is more of Anchois' beliefs than necessarily of his knowledge of elementals. But I could also roll a check. But then again, I wasn't called to roll a check, so fuck that. I'm just gonna say my beliefs. Yeah, people are meant to pass. People are meant to be here for a certain time, and they're meant to go away. If you were,
I've got big secret for you. All right, you ready for this one? All right.
Yes.
The elemental that governs Destry made an agreement with the vampires of Destry. Nighttime. That's why vampires are able to hang out over there. How do I get elementals to like me?
You know, I've been wondering that for the longest of time myself, you know? How did Hephaestus get so chummy with the elementals? How did he know them and talk with them? How did he become their confident?
And we're definitely Eternium shards that power them. Taking them out is a bad way to make them your friend.
Taking their Eternium, it's theirs. Yes, you're not robbing their. Yes, that would be a bad way. That would be close to enslavement or murder and enslavement, or one of these things. These things need to be given. They need to be not taken. It's not yours to take.
Okay. I'm just having a little bit of difficulty understanding these goddamn things. Sorry. He looks over at the pool of water from inside the tiny hut, or it's whispering. It's just I was all about nature when I was alive. Now, not so much. It's real complicated. You think you can help me get that connection back, or you think it's just a bad idea because I'm, undead?
You look at your reflection in the full moonlight.
Of a mouse wanting to be friends with a cat. I'm thinking, you do you, Sever. You want to get close to elementals. That's, Well, I suggest staying far away, but hey, you know what?
it would be nice to not explode if I touched the river. Oh well. Well, thanks for talking to me, Angela. You can go ahead and go back to sleep. And I push Coraline aside to get to the tunnel that is underneath her. So she wakes up.
Okay. Coraline, you wanted to talk to Antoine, who is also trying to get back to sleep after being woken up by Sever. This asshole vampire.
Now that I'm up. Antoine, you still awake?
Yes, I am, Carly.
At this point, everyone else is just pretending to sleep. Eavesdropping.
You do realize that your quest is over, right?
What do you mean?
We're on an island? Uninhabited? primal elemental in the middle. He's not very flamey, but he's watery. That's kind of nice. Island's not sinking. It hasn't sunk at all since we've been here. I can tell.
Andro ponders this
Yeah.
brilliant,
This point, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the shores are even cliffy, so they're very defensible for your people.
He makes a note of this.
Like, all you need to do is plant a flag, call it New Mokapuni, Nuevo Mocapuino, something like that. And yes, you can have all your friends and family come here.
He makes a note about also repopulating this area with Mokapunians, and he tucks that in and says, "Thank you, Coraline. I really think I would really like my old island. There's something about the place you grew up in that's kind of nice, but this seems like a very prime spot to bring in those who really want to be closer to the old gods. In fact, I'm thinking about in a lot of places where they rest at, where they reside, of bringing back the old gods to those who appreciate them. And yeah, that's quite forward thinking and thoughtful there, Coraline. He's just shocked at kind of a flippant comment by Coraline being so kind of insightful. And he's like, well, there's also a bit of ancestor worshipping that I have going on here in my whole deal, that I'd like to keep a promise to my grandma a day.
Well, forgive me if I'm too forward, but your grandmother wasn't even buried. You can just kind of...
He thinks for this for a second. I'm moving the entire lineage of elders who are who are up on the mountain, at least for dry safekeeping. Because the island is going down. But then he puts it aside. I'll save it well before that becomes an option. That becomes necessary. But yeah, another good idea actually, Coraline. Thank you.
I'm just saying, we're trying to get another airship. If we get the big one, we can spend a couple of weeks going back and forth. Just, but you seem too attached to this, very attached to this island. You've been very driven to do this for your people, which didn't seem to care about you very much when I was there with you. Thatch said something similar about Thorozor. I don't get it. Why does Mokopuni mean so much to you?
Coraline, you of all people, I'm surprised you asking this question as someone who longs to go back home too with your family. Trying to build something that is at times feels irreparably broken. Trying to build back something that you had in a previous time. Perhaps it's a fool's, quest that I'm off to do. And I hear a voice from godlike DM saying yes. But perhaps it's a fool's quest, but it is one that I'm guaranteed I'm assured to take it to its final conclusion. And it's not necessarily just about my people, although my people need leaders, and I am bound to them in a way that my nobility requires me to be bound. It's not just about my personal desire for my own pillar of power that I kind of let out slightly. But it's not necessarily just this. I want to build something that I've lost. I want to regain something that was taken from me, or perhaps that came to its own end. I don't think it's the end. Not for my people, Not for me, not for my island, and definitely not for the symbiosis, homeostatic relationship we had. Not over.
Erling, I need you to give me an insight check.
All right. Insight. 15.
Coraline, you've been on a sinking ship before. You've seen
And falling
captains
ship.
go down after each other, their crew abandoning them, their cargo already consumed by the waves. You can't help but notice some similarities between them and Antoine. A man bailing water of a ship on his own.
I think I understand a little more. Yeah, good luck with that. If you need help, reasonable help, I'm here for you.
Reasonable.
Thank you, Caroline. Been with us for a while. We've been at this for a while, haven't we?
Off and on.
Off and on, yes. I tried my best to bring you back on, with the Tyrant. I never think he listens to us, And,
Alright, guys, I need you to wrap up soon. It's been 10 minutes, man.
Alright.
Yeah, I know you did. Very happy. Very touched me. Very deeply. Hug. Go back there.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
John, I have one thing I want to bother Antoine with real
Fucking
quick.
shit! Come on, do you not want experience? Alright.
Very quick.
Yo.
Antoine. Fen grabs Antoine. I need you to stand in the water real quick, just like at the edge.
Sure.
If he gets out of the hut!
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh, wait, fuck.
Disappears.
Damn it!
Do it after the long rest.
Yeah. I'll do it in
Alright.
the morning.
We'll do it in the morning. Guys, you may all have a long rest here.
Woo!
Oh,
Including you, Sever. You poor man, trapped on the outside of a rim, living in the dirt, sleeping directly underneath Coraline without her even noticing. It's the worst intimidation tactic ever, but, you
Dagger
can't help
sticking
but,
into the dirt.
yeah, scare Coraline every now and again, whenever she's trying to sleep.
Gooser.
You goose. Sever the gooser. Wow, he would actually be the ultimate gooser, wouldn't he? He'd just show up from the dirt and scare the ever-loving shit out of someone. Alrighty. So, I have calculated experience for some things, but I want to go around the table and kind of what the Discovery team used to do of stating something lore important. And I'll give you experience for that, just stacked on. Fen, you had the most visions in the Tower of Hephaestus, where duty now rests on your shoulder. What was the biggest thing about that?
The fact that Lotharion's daughter's name was never mentioned, and it was also seemingly stricken from anything that we tried to find it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty big piece.
The Night Haunter just didn't give a fuck about his family. And Hephaestus called him the best friend he ever had. Okay.
You're robbing your team of experience the more you talk.
Done.
Sever,
Oh no.
do we need to go back to you?
Come back to me.
You weren't very good at this when you were a disco member, were you, Sever? What about you, Shadow?
What did we learn from the Faceless Tower?
What'd you learn? What's important that you picked up these past couple, 13 sessions or so, since the last time you got experience?
From the Faceless Tower?
Of any... you have 13 sessions of lore sprinkled in this entire campaign. What did you discover that's important?
That's important?
Yep.
Well, we discovered a lot about Leechy Dan a few episodes ago.
True. What did we discover about him?
He has conduits. Maybe things that somewhat like warlocks that contribute to him, that connect with him, that he cares about. He cares about them. He cares about their families. He cares about their interactions. He doesn't care about the leeches that die. He's actually happy when a lot of leeches die. We don't know why yet. And that worries me. But he cares about the conduits that control his armies. They have a secret plan. They're trying to distract the forces of Thorzor, just as the Blazing Star forces are trying to distract.
See,
the
you're
forces
pulling
of
an Auden, Brian. You're robbing your team of experience. Okay. Who wants to go?
Sure. So we learned that the Celestials are fundamentally behind the attacks from the Verminous ones, and are calling together the Blazing Star Chosen.
Very true. That vision you got from the Solar, also known as the Herald, also known as another name, did elucidate some pretty important facts to you. More maybe confirm facts that were already kind of suspected. Yeah, I'll give you that much for that. JC, Brood, Tamer?
I don't know if this counts, but during the flashback, Coraline learned that the Irithel ship is run by a hearth dedicated to that. What was her name? You know, the fire dwarf?
Yeah.
I have it written down somewhere. I can't find it. Earth Mother Yule?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. Which kind of shows a much stronger connection with the blue gods that Coraline saw, and the Earth Mother, and the Ulatheans, but somehow they're working with tyrants, so maybe it raises more questions than it answers.
Yeah, that is a good point.
As most things do for us.
Yeah, I'll give you some for that. You're on the right track. Tamer and Sever.
I think so we've sort of like established that Citra and Jewel is being possessed by something. Darter didn't like that, and that's why they took her all the way up to that weird temple and they're trying to take it out. So it's put, I think that both, so either she is the vessel or the tyrant is vessel. Maybe they're both vessels.
Vessels for what?
I don't know, but
the moon.
She's possessed and he's not, right? So something's going on right there.
All right, I'll give you half for that because
the moon snake controls them.
Most important part. Who is the vessel to whom? Tamer.
I'll mention something about that, but since talking with the tyrant and passing by, just vaguely by Citron, it appears to me that she might have made a deal similar to what Anchois has made with an elemental of some sort. I'm gonna call him this, the Faustian, Greater Chemical. He mentioned also offhandedly that elementals consume. So this is an interesting terminology to make. He said it to Thatch once. So this is probably a hint of what they're dealing with Citron, and considering what Zaf said to Anchois, the fact that she made one bargain and the next and more, it's a similar thing. It might not be exact, but it's probably a similar idea. And elementals being what they are, they don't necessarily understand, people. Not necessarily. Hephaestus was able to do it probably because he was a god, but and he wanted to destroy the Earth for some reason. Perhaps he was part of the God War. I mean, maybe he was an avatar of a god or something, not particularly a god himself. But yeah, and then he regretted it at the end. So maybe that's the reason why he was able to also to talk to them.
Can I? Sorry, go ahead.
I just heard a lot of shotgunning out from you, Tim. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's completely like I'm trying to actually put the clues, like, because there's a few clues that I know about Hephaestus and how they would tie into the world is mostly what I'm trying to connect the dots here as it relates to my interest also in elementals, because this is all I'm trying to get off of Hephaestus.
Yeah, there's lore around the edges, but you were doing a lot of speculation in the middle of that.
It is a lot of speculation, but
okay, I'll give you points for speculating for sure.
Can I do that half point? Hell exists. Aurelia visited it, and hell is where bad things go to stay locked up, but all of
Hell
them
is
got
where
out.
the home is.
That's not anything new, though.
I knew that
Antoine's known that for
pre-session.
the entirety of this campaign.
During the interviews, like really pre-session.
I was like, what is the purpose of this area? And there's just holes in hell now, so.
Sure.
Well, I think maybe more than that, we learned that there's agents in hell working against them escaping.
Mm-hmm. I want to know if all the elementals are like friends or not.
Alrighty.
I don't think so. That doesn't sound odd. It'd sound odd if they would all be friends, but Antoine still worships them all.
They more than
because
likely have
all...
a mutual understanding.
Yeah.
Guys,
But they're
are you
like-
ready for experience?
Okay.
No.
You don't want 40,000 more lore things, John?
We
Not
have
when they
thousands
are
of speculation.
insubstantial and you're
Yeah.
just asking each other questions. That's kind of like.
Hold on, I know that the planet doesn't have a shape.
The druid. That's true.
Then it
I know
is
the events
all
that destroyed my
speculation
island.
until someone else confirms your theory. That's what I've learned of science.
I know the events that destroyed my island. and
Everyone
Antoine
may
doesn't want to
take
accept
home
them.
7,700 experience points, and not a point more.
7,007.
700? Okay.
Jesus, how do do math now? Thanks a lot, John.
That's half a level.
Hit the calculator button on your keyboard there, buddy. You'll be fine.
John, we haven't had experience in 15 weeks. John, what do you mean you're giving me experience after 15 weeks?
45k 450. Anyone else have that number?
I have 45k 566.
41,700.
I'm at
Oh,
the
This
same-
one's
yay.
700.
I miss Paradigm!
What, Thatch?
I'm at the same as Sever.
Okay, cool. I think Antoine did get like 100 for. He was political team day one, and I'm escorted from Discovery, so it would make sense we have the same.
Look, guys, I'm
I've
telling you.
actually
the only reason
never been
Paradigm
bumped.
has so much PvP.
I've never been bumped, so it shouldn't be even. Shouldn't be necessarily even. When we
Yeah.
all get bumped, it'll be exactly.
Yeah.
Anyone
I've
hit
not been bumped
48k? That's level
Nope.
9.
Oh, so close.
3,500 away.
Nope, not yet.
Okay. And it sounds like we need a battle, which is a good thing because a battle's coming, fellas.
We
Nice.
have an elemental right here.
Either that or we need like another 8 sessions, and then we should catch up to it.
True. Very true. You all... Oh, all these guys are on the wrong side of the lake here. Uh-oh. You're not supposed to be on the east side. You're supposed to be on the west side. It is early in the morning when you guys start to hear something. And Sever, to your horror, being eternally on vigil in this dome, look out of this opaque, semi-translucent thing and see from the western edge of this forest, in this clearing, there is this weird black-barked tree coming up, heading towards the lake, one root at a time. Upon it
hell
is
no.
a strange, leechy creature, mostly made of leech. into a long tail, kind of like a Medusa almost.
It's a leech tree.
With a huge person attached to it. Long of arm, multiple joints, grody of fingers. I think some of you may recognize it.
Coraline would.
Indeed.
Guys, wake up. We're finally, not Leechy Dan, but if you want to protect the elemental of yours, now might be the time.
I think we're safe inside this dome.
We're safe.
Perfect. Time to test my
I
theory.
have put them
Control, you're
on
gonna
the
help.
map.
I'm looking for it. I ping it. It's to the bottom left.
As you guys get ready for war, putting on your armor, many of you have to put on heavy armor, you will notice that underneath the layer or the canopy, not the layer, I'm just looking at token layer, Lamau, you will see a large host, the army of the Leech, coming with these two. Bop.
Oh, sweet Christ.
In perfect fireball formation.
A little bit
Sorry.
more.
Perfect to test my theory.
You guys need 10 minutes to have your heavy armored boys wear heavy armor. And these guys are going to make a perception check. They came here for a reason.
Once.
That is a natural one. They don't notice your stupid ball of magic that is screening a bunch of snow and making this weird mound.
It snowed during the night, so it just looks like a snowdrift.
Yeah.
Antoine, use the power of the ley line to
The
empower a
thing
fireball.
is, your dome is set up on the grass, so it's just, your dome is like half snow, which snow is actually on, and then just this weird opaque color of like green and brown and blue and white.
They're just stupid.
Yeah, they don't seem to notice. Or care if they do.
Oh no. We can't let them get that close.
Are the soldiers like normal leeches?
I mean, they walk 100 feet faster than 10 minutes, right?
Oh my god. Hold on. The Sever doesn't wear heavy armor.
Let me put my armor on, you idiot. Hurry, let's go.
Well, it's morning.
Don't stand
Help
there.
Thatch put his pants on.
We'll help them all put their armor on, I guess.
Okay, you can cut that 10 to 5. Terry wears plate, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And just summon a fire elemental or something. Keep them busy.
Summon the primal. You're muted.
You are muted, Temer.
Thank you. Wow. All right. Sorry for all the curses. I was cursing you all the time. Why aren't you listening? Yeah. I summon an elemental, but I do this when I just like remove the shielding we have around us.
You mean
So
the
everyone's ready,
impenetrable
right?
Shield.
Or you can keep it up and cast spells through it.
Yeah.
Can I?
You sure
Is that-
can.
is-
Liamon's
cast
tiny
through
hut
the
is
spells.
absurd.
What? Can
you
I
can't
do that?
cast spells through Liamon's tiny hut.
He can cast the elemental into the hut and then have it walk out.
Do you
Except
guys
it's
really
large.
want that?
No,
Do
I
you
see
guys
it.
really
It might
want
fit
that?
under.
No, I see it. You're right. We can stab through it, but he can't cast spells through it.
Exactly.
So
You can shoot through it.
as long as everybody's like, have the armor on, summon elemental.
We got 2 guys in heavy armor that are 5 minutes away from that.
Okay,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
summon
John, are
an
we-
elemental.
Are we armored up yet?
No, hell no. It's 5 minutes.
Fire elemental
That's
can fight for 5 minutes.
20 turns or some
yeah.
shit.
That's like 50 turns, guys.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
that's. I mean, they're gonna get 5 minutes, or we're not gonna be in plate. Those are the options.
Yeah. So make your choice right now.
We should just attack.
Just put on your armor, guys.
No,
The
no,
primal
no,
will tell
what?
it. The primal will defend itself. I say we give it those 5 minutes.
Will it defend itself, or will its energy get tapped by Leechy Dan for its conduits?
I mean,
Guys, you do have your plate on, right?
Bear back,
No.
says Mr. Underground.
We
Go
literally
hard or go
need
home.
5 minutes to put our plate on.
Then do it. That's it.
You know what?
Simple as that.
Bareback.
Alright.
No, there's no point.
What
Just
elemental
how
do you
many-
summon here, Antoine? What kind?
Fire one. Fire one.
Fire one. Okay.
1, 2, Wait, does Coraline wear heavy?
Don't wear any armor.
Okay, so it's just Terry and Thatch.
If it's
Is it
important
size
that they don't
medium?
touch the water, then we can. Me and Sever can go distract them and maybe lead them away while you
Yeah.
put on your armor.
Fen and Antwa can
It
help.
doesn't say what size it is.
What a stupid spell.
I assume it'd be
certain?
like size medium.
Are you
Elementals
certain?
are large.
Are you,
The-
yeah.
No,
I mean,
elemental spirit.
Oh,
Are you
that,
certain?
that's probably medium.
Elemental Spirit stat block has
That's gonna be
size
tough.
It's a
medium,
medium,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure.
It's gonna be Tasha's. So.
I know we don't want to wait, but something about having 4 decks leads me to really need armor.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's an actual character model.
I have 10 AC with a shield on and a ring of protection.
Oh,
So I'm
sweet
not worried
Jesus.
10.
All right.
I have more than that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm useless.
Okay.
Is there? Hold on.
One day we'll get you a weapon, buddy. Maybe even something beyond clothes.
No.
I don't think we
Okay.
can lead all of them away.
Anshua, can you tell your elemental to follow me and do what I say?
Hey, Elemental, follow this little
Jabroni.
little elf, and do what he says. Do what she says.
Okay, I'm going to run that way 30 feet. When you see me there, you cast a fireball over my shoulder, blast them, and I will lead them away.
Can it
will
do
time
that?
you.
When I cast a fireball, I cast the fireball at them. I don't cast a fireball near them.
I don't care. Just fireball them, and I will lead
Yes.
them away.
Okay,
So
when you're
the
in
way
position,
I'm going to rule it is if he casts a attack spell through the bubble, it will just.
Oh, he can't.
Yeah, I understand.
It'll dissipate.
Well, no, it'll go off in the bubble.
You can't leave it.
and when
No,
I
you
leave
cannot
it, it's
leave
gonna
it,
be
or the
gone.
bubble ends.
I just want one surprise round on these guys. So guys, just put your
Yeah,
stuff
so they
on,
get
but-
5. Are we agreeing they get 5 minutes to do whatever they want?
Yes,
Yeah,
that gets
Okay,
you
cool. Then
armor
I
on.
get to
That gets your
narrate, and
armor
then
on.
you guys can decide what you want to do after.
God damn it.
Thank you, Cora.
All we do is
for backing
overthink.
me up. You all get to watch in rushed anticipation as several of you are helping your friendly boys get dressed a bit quicker. You're probably trying not to be too fucking loud, but now that there's a fucking flaming torch taking up a quarter of this thing, you all have to be a little bit more stressed out, or be burned. No big deal, you say to yourselves, as you watch this tree enter part of the water, dipping its roots within. John has to roll some secret dice.
And Anshua kills another primal.
The roots go in, and this thing, this creature, half leech, half person with gangly arms and psychic intent, lets out a wailing screech of annoyance to the entire atmosphere. It is loud. It penetrates the bubble, even, as you all, look at it. For my psychic in the room, Sever, I believe. Sever, you're a psychic, right?
I have that.
Well, my
I'll
spells
click it
are
if you want.
psychic.
Let's see. Oh, it's telepathic.
Telepathy? There we go. Okay, for you, this is extremely discomforting, as you, a telepathic creature, are now being psychically just present for this scream of anger and frustration. I'm gonna say only Sever will actually be able to decipher this as well. For although it is speaking in a different tongue entirely, the fact that this pool that was supposed to be freshwater, where a bunch of fucking leech monsters could jump in, is now salted, is rather annoying. And after a brief moment, these things will begin to spread out into groups surrounding their leech of choice. and begin to project bile into this thing.
Are these like normal leeches?
No.
The
That's
people?
what the ones are.
You do see normal leeches attached to this blackened bark tree, which are falling into the water, shriveling up, and more or less being automatized right then and there.
Beautiful.
It is super gross. So they spread out to help in this process of just puking. Just this weird, gross, black and green slime.
Cool, so you can corrupt elementals. Not that I would want to, I say, as I heard Lee put on Thatch's armor.
You put his armor on your body?
Put on Thatch's armor for him.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Your words weren't exactly clear.
I have a tendency to mutter. It's true.
It's fine. Okay. You will also hear this thing psychically scream out, "There are interlopers! Find them!" Clearly knowing that something is up.
Well,
Good thing
they
nobody
know that
dug
we're
a tunnel
here.
into our safety bubble.
In less than 5
okay,
minutes, these things can travel 40 feet and notice that, oh hey, there's something up here. And although these things are humanoid in nature, they are also missing heads, their eyes are in their chests, and their neck, if they were to have one, is just a big leech mouth. It is as if someone took a human, hollowed them out, and just stuck a leech in the torso of this thing. Their flesh is this blackish, brownish bile color. Mottled. And they begin to spread out and investigate this thing stupidly.
Do any of them lick the tiny hut?
Lick?
No, they don't taste with...
Like,
I mean,
put their face right against it or something?
I mean, they surround it, yeah.
Put their neck hole on it?
Because if they get really close, I want to stab them through it.
Okay.
How far along are we at this point, if I may ask?
I'm gonna roll dice and find out.
All right.
You have 4 minutes left.
Yeah.
6-second combat rounds, right? Am I right, fellas?
Yep.
In 10 turns, all of that went down. You guys have 40 more, I guess. Coraline, you want to reach through this thing and stab at it.
Actually, I want to use my brand new whip and whip them through.
Is it bladed?
It's just a whip.
1d4 it is.
Yeah, you know
as
what?
opposed
This
to
is
my
fine.
dagger.
Coraline, you've never tried to attack through one of these things before. Please give me an attack roll.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. Why do you have booming blade on your whip?
Oh, sorry, I didn't take it off.
Sure shit didn't. What the fuck?
No, it only works within 5 feet, so it wouldn't work at 10 feet with the whip.
Well, no, you need a blade for it to work with booming blade.
No, it just says a melee weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Of what cost?
A copper or something?
No.
Let me post it. There you go. Worth
At
at least.
least
Oh, sorry,
one
a silver
CP?
piece.
It's a melee weapon worth whatever.
What the fuck?
Basically, it just casts a spell on the weapon. It doesn't use it.
Oh, okay. I was.
Well, yeah, just ignore the
100%
thunder
certain
damage.
It said sword when I looked at it the last time. Oh well, it's fine.
Basically,
you
enough to channel
do that.
magic through.
So it'd be 18, 20, 32, 42 points of damage.
Is it dead?
Oh, it's super dead. Give me 1 second.
Yay, one of the 58 fodder are dead.
Okay. Give me 1 second. So, let's talk about Lehman's tiny hut. Once again, the booming blade would not go off solely because it is a magical effect. No big deal. The whip, the physical object, will indeed go through and cleave this thing in twain. This man had 10 hit points. No big deal. You murder it. The real issue that is coming up for Temur specifically is that this thing is indeed super cool, super sturdy on the outside. It is like a glass dome that protects you guys in a terrarium of multi-magical light that just exists and keeps you all warm and safe and whatnot. But when you crack through it with a whip to damage it, part of this spell does fail. Antoine, I need you to make me an Arcana check. Do you want to know the DC?
Oh crap! Is it the damage?
It is half the damage, but an 11 is still not going to cut it. It's more or less a concentration check, except you guys are the ones who do that. Antoine, your bubble has been pierced. Not all of it, but this 5-foot gap that Coraline used to attack this thing is gone. There we go.
Alright, Coraline, just hold that spot for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, basically.
Antoine, you're still muted.
Antoine is muted.
Thank you. Thank you. I move my elemental spirit near the hole, and can it strike? Can I see through it? Can it?
It can go out just the hole for sure. If you want to order it to attack.
Okay. Before I do that, I see it. I would like to attack through it. I personally would like to attack through it.
It is a magical effect. It cannot pass through this dome.
Okay, cool. So, I have my elemental spirit just at the opening, but not outside.
Okay. Coraline can take a step back. The elemental can stand there instead. Are you guys ready for 40 rounds of combat with 2 of your people unarmored?
At this point, do I have any armor on at all? Do I get any AC benefit from it?
Unfortunately, that is not how armor works in 5e.
Wait.
He could have just put his breastplate on.
I say, put your armor on, guys. Just put your armor on, guys. We've got this.
I pull Thatch's pants up.
I think it's time to fight, guys.
Thatch was just in the complete nude with how much help he needs putting this in.
I assure you, we've got this. Don't worry. Put your armor on.
Okay. I need whoever is fighting to roll into initiative.
We need 2 people for the 2 people that are putting on their armor, right? Isn't that?
I mean, can Terry and I assist each other putting our armor on and not have help, or no?
Yeah, it's troll physics.
Troll physics is lame.
I agree. I think it's time for us all to fight.
Yeah,
I think I'm a 10 AC fighter for this battle. I'm gonna roll into initiative and say, abandon the armor. Let's go.
All right, let's do this. We lost her.
We lost our surprise. Lost our armor. We're going. Time to kill some
Alrighty.
leaders.
So, you will all forgive me when I tell you that these guys have to go into group initiative, or I'm going to kill myself in Minecraft.
No, I would be pissed at you if you put them in individual initiatives. Sir.
Okay, I'm glad you feel that way.
Cool. I have time to go pee. I'll be right back.
Yes. While I do this, I'm going to be marking these guys into squads and groups. Well, not really. Not all of them, anyway. You are my green boys. You guys need to pick a thing to follow. You are my orange boys. Initiative, go. You are my pink boys.
Hero.
And then you are my champion. Initiative for a 3.13. Unfortunate. Okay. Quick question on time, guys. How are we on it? Two of you said you could go late already, but...
I mean,
can
I'm not
this
stopping
one
till the
over.
fight's over.
Okay.
I would like to be done sooner. I would like at 9, but
We'll try to be fast, but I need to
There's
go
a lot
pee
of
too.
creatures.
So, while we take a very quick break, guys, and prepare for potentially a last battle, we'll see you guys here in a moment. Hello everyone, we're back, and as we are back, we are immediately going into combat. Meaning, Sever, you are first up as John finds Field of Heroes. Or in your case, the
Sever,
Snow Field of Heroes.
exasperatedly is like, you had to break the magic spell, jumps out and is going to attack with his vampire.
Is it night or day?
It is morning.
Ah!
What happens to you once you see sunlight, Sever?
Ah!
I misty step into this, underneath this tree over here. God damn it. Never mind, our whole strategy
You cannot reach it.
He
Wait,
hisses.
let me see.
Run,
I
run.
cannot reach it. I run. I guess technically I can't outrun sunlight, so I take an exhaustion level.
You cannot
Right?
run through enemy unit models.
No. Misty
Ooh.
step.
Misty step and then run.
Misty step, then run.
Okay, thank you.
So it's only 10 feet of.
What happens
being-
when sunlight hits you, Sever?
I get. I think it's either damage or it's exhaustion. I'm gonna click it.
Do I
right
need
now.
to look it up?
No, I'm gonna click it. Wait, I have it right here. Wait, one second. And we're gonna find out. So it's good.
Woo!
Ooh,
We're doing great.
Alrighty. When
Start
in
of every
direct sunlight, the strange liquid that allows the vampire's elasticity of its stone flesh begins to dry. At the start of every turn, the vampire has been within direct sunlight. They must make a DC 20 Constitution saving throw or gain a level of exhaustion.
You weren't in sunlight
You
at the
were
beginning of your
not
turn?
technically in daylight during this. You were within the little opaque bubble that is beginning to
Okay.
shatter. You
Oh,
get a
thank
pass on this time.
Okay, well, my bonus action was used up. I draw my fucking short bow and I'm cursing, and in my head quarreling. I'm like, fuck, goddamn leeches, damn, and I raise my bow and I'm gonna take shots at the ones closest to our friends.
Okay.
So, Urathil's gift, I guess, instead of my vampire. 27 to hit.
That'll do it.
Alright, let me just make. This will not have dreadful strikes on it. 13.
That will do 13 points of damage to it.
If it's still up, I'll hit it again. And then,
You can try. You hit it. Do 3 damage. You kill it.
Cool. Alright, awesome. That's his turn. He's got nothing else.
The Giggle Leech and their squads. Which one are you? You're the top one. Of course you are. You rolled good. They will move, rushing over in semi-formation. I need to check this thing's speed to make sure that I'm not moving them too fast. I just moved them 40 feet. Okay, they're dashing. Because I moved them 40 feet. Lychee boy, what do you have? You are slow. This thing moves faster. There we go. Alrighty, this Giggle Leech gets to go. It's probably the bottom guy. Yep, the furthest guy possible. We'll organize downstairs. Come on, children. It does not say. Like so. The Lychee boys get to go up top, right where the action is happening. They see a stupid elemental, so they're gonna go and gun them down. I'm just gonna go and make a body pile real quick. Alrighty, move like so. Move like so. Move like so. 3 attacks are coming at your elemental. This one is going to dash to you.
I'm sorry.
Sever.
I just pressed the
That's
wrong
fine.
button.
It does not get its own initiative.
Yeah, I pressed the wrong button, sorry.
Okay. I think that fucked up all the initiative order, actually.
Oh, good lord.
It didn't add it into it.
Yeah, but Antral rolled a 3.5 somehow.
No, I just pressed it twice and
Oh, no,
accidentally-
it-
like I,
Did it to your character.
Yeah,
My character?
it did.
oh, sorry, I'll put it back. Then I'll put my.
What did
back,
you
it's
initially
easy.
roll?
It was 14.12.
Okay. Okay! What is the AC of your elemental? Before I just pull it up and find out. 11 plus the spell's level, which is 3 or 4? So, 15 to hit. 1, 2, 3. That's one hit, it looks like, unless it's a 3rd level spell. Does anyone know what Elemental Spirit is? Can anyone scroll up real quick?
Working on it.
It doesn't say necessarily the AC I looked
It
at.
says Conjuration 4.
Thank you. Alrighty, so one hit for 10 points of damage onto your Elemental.
Alright.
There we go. Alrighty, Antoine, it is your turn soon enough. I just need to move this one guy, like so. There we go.
I have a question about vampires. If
can it wait until your turn?
No. If Summer bit a fire elemental, would he get burned?
Alright, Antoine, it's your turn.
Because the leeches aren't getting burned. Sorry. Alright, go ahead.
So, fire elemental strikes out to the one in front of him, lower in front of him. How about that? Can he fight from that position?
Can your Elemental fight?
Well, yeah, from that position. Do I need to drop
He's actively in combat now.
Okay, great. So he strikes out, and what is multi-attack? Does I press that? No, that's the card. What do I press for attack here?
You would go down to actions.
Probably like slam or something.
Yeah, it's called slam.
Alright. Yes,
21 will hit. Give me another one.
Bam.
You will hit twice. For 16, kills the guy in front, and for 12, left or right, you choose.
Well, the 12 did the first one the bottom and the
up
second
or down?
One
Who are you targeting?
The bottom
one.
All right, you kill the bottom one. Thank you.
So, after that, I drop the hut. Drop it.
The hut is dropped.
Bang, and I fireball right here. Where's the rulers here? How do I show ruler?
You're gonna fireball right there?
Right, kind of here.
Oh,
just
okay.
saying.
I need you fuckers to not be doing the
See
arrows
that?
when he is
See
measuring.
See that?
Alrighty. Yes, I see that.
Okay.
Oh, suddenly, John, do you see this? 3 arrows come out of Antoine. All right. Alrighty, very nice. A DC 16 deck save coming from the Giga Leech. An easy pass for the Giga Leech. I'm just gonna roll 1, and if they all pass, they all pass, and if they all fail, they all fail.
Sounds like good.
For 8. Failing. These, I believe, will all immediately just explode. Unironically. Yeah, they just all burn up. No one had above 25 hit points. This guy passed, though. So this one, like, digs into the snow, snakes away from the fiery explosion, and will instead suffer this amount of damage. There we go.
And
alrighty, Antoine, you have
moved right here. Yeah.
Alright.
I also might move there.
Please take your movement as it becomes Thatch's turn.
Wonderful. I think I'm going to move to this spot right there. Do I need to move up a little bit to get out of that dead guy's square, or is that?
I'm just going to move the dead people willy-nilly.
Wonderful. And I'm going to start swinging my longsword.
Okay.
Destiny's, I'm calling it Destiny's Call.
That's a miss.
But I missed the first one.
You know, it's chilly, man. You're like, where's my armor?
I've got like one piece of armor hanging off of one leg. It's just impeding everything, but I'll take another swing.
14 will hit, yes.
Alright, then I will attack the leech closest to the fire elemental. He will take 11.
Okay, cool. Can you please remove the 1d10 that's auto-rolling?
What 1d10? That's from the crit.
Oh, you're two-handing this?
Oh, did I click the wrong one? I'm sorry.
No, it's when you roll 2 dice, like...
No, I rolled the two-handed one
does the
by
crit
accident.
regardless.
Yeah, so that
He rolled two 1d10s. So he's either...
Yeah, I clicked the wrong one. I clicked the 1d10 that was at the bottom. So
Okay.
would you like me to roll a d8, or do you want me to take the 3 because it's within range for the damage?
I don't care. If you want to roll a d8, go for it.
Alright, sure.
Okay.
There we go. 2.
I'll give it 1 hit point extra.
Okay.
Alright. Is that it?
That's it. I hope
Corlene, it's your turn.
Okay, Corlene's going to whip this one.
Okay.
Whoosh! Crap! 11.
An 11 may hit. No, 13 AC. It streaks by it. You crack him right next to the leg. The leg falls off, but the body is what you need to hit.
I'll keep Anchois safe.
Okay.
I have just enough movement to get there, and I'll put my whip away.
Put your whip away. Alrighty, the Giggle Leeches gets to go. Woo, woo, baby. It is the group closest. It's group OJ. OJ, you need to organize yourselves better. Follow me, kids. The column moves 30 feet. Terry, it's your turn.
Alright, I will cast the Bless spell at 2nd level.
Ooh. Who are you blessing?
I will bless myself. Let's see. Anchois, Coraline, and Thatch.
Alrighty. Everyone but Fen and Sever.
Sever ran away. Can't help him.
True. Okay. You have blessed them as your action. What is your bonus action or movement?
Alright, I'm going to move back here and end my turn.
Okay. You end your turn. Fen.
Fen runs behind Terry. And he points at this leech over here. Wait, hold on, let me see something real quick. Yeah.
Okay.
He says, "The moon snake is mine to talk to, you leechy cunt."
Good lord.
You are going to mock it. Threaten
Max
it.
damage roll.
Max roll.
Oh my god. Alright, here comes its wisdom. +1. Nope, it fails. Does that mean it has disadvantage on its next attack?
Yes, it does.
Alrighty, you deal. Fitting for a psychic creature to take psychic damage.
And then I.
Oh, wait, is this psychic damage?
Yeah.
Alright, it's immune. Never mind.
Shit.
I just looked at the stat
Super
log.
ineffective.
Does it still take the disadvantage though?
I have ruled in the past that if the spell just normally, if it carries with a damage type, it wouldn't be affected by the save. So if Fireball had someone move, even though it wouldn't make sense, if they're immune to fire, they still wouldn't be moved.
And then I use unsettling words on the leech also for my bardic inspiration bonus action.
What is that?
There it is. It's basically just my bardic inspiration, but it rolls to take against its save.
Okay, please subtract a bardic inspiration die, and if it has to make a saving throw, it will subtract your bardic inspiration. Whew! Alright. We have the Zarathustran. It will spend its action... well, no. It has to decide on what it wants to do. John, when was the last time? It's been like half a year since I looked at this fucking stat block. It will use its action to direct the thing that it is riding upon. And the thing that it is riding upon is a corrupted treant. Oof.
Oh, it's riding the tree?
Oh yeah, it's hanging on. It's chilling.
2 bars.
Is it within range of anything? No. At least more range. What is its disadvantage roll? 180 at long range. Okay. then it will tell the tree to move. The tree is quite fast for a rooted monstrosity. And they will move a total of 30 feet. Like so. These guys will move in tandem. Like so. Oh, wait, no. These are their own group. Never mind. Oh, they go right after. It's fine. And now, the treant will throw its rock and see if that changes anything. Nope. It's still at disadvantage, and it's just going to choose Coraline because she's the closest target.
Fair enough.
Coraline, this is at disadvantage. 25.
Jesus.
That is rather swell on my end.
Even with shield, that hits.
28 bludgeoning damage. If you're a rogue, can't you do something about that?
Evasion.
I will uncanny dodge. Yeah.
Okay, you uncanny dodge for 14 instead. Please subtract your hit points accordingly, and it becomes Sever's turn once more.
Sever's going to... John, I have a different question now. If I jump... So, as long as I don't start my turn in the sunlight, or do you think that's a little unfair to jump in and out of sunlight?
You are still in sunlight.
Oh, God. Even under the
Right
tree?
now, in the shade, it's gonna be fine.
Okay.
I'm not gonna... I could make you do the save at advantage, but I don't want to slow us down any longer. So if
Gotcha.
you are cowering behind the tree, trying to obscure yourself this entire time,
Okay.
and like half digging yourself into a hole, you're gonna be okay.
Okay. I use 5 feet of movement to go a foot down, 5 feet down, and I, from this position, shoot this guy right here next to me. And I'll end my turn. 1 sec. Gift of Urethil. Oh god, those are bad rolls.
The second one hits.
Sure. I add Psychic Screams to it, but it doesn't matter because they're immune to Psychic. End turn.
This one is not immune to Psychic.
Really? I'll add the damage then. 1 moment. It's just a 6.
Can you do 2 extra damage and kill this thing, please?
2, exactly 2.
Very nice.
Cool.
You kill it.
Alright,
although the big one seems to be immune to Psychic, these little bastards aren't.
And he'll end this turn.
Okay, the Giga Leech. It is one of the bottom boys, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, it's
No,
the
it's-
bottom. No, it's the
the
top
one
guy.
in front of me.
It's the top one.
Yeah, it's gonna mosey on up to Mr. Thatch, I think. Or the Elemental.
Which one?
Giga Leech, what can you do? You can shoot him. So, move within 20 feet of Thatch, and then shoot him. I think that's within 20 feet. It's got 30 movement. You're well within. It is going to shoot you with a bloody bile bolt. It is gross. It is icky. You've seen this before, though. For a 23 to hit you.
23 will definitely hit. And I've
Wow,
never
that's-
seen this before. I've never fought a Giga Leech.
Oh, shit. Well, they were in the City of Blinding Lights. You may have nuked it immediately.
I think we did.
Alright, please make me a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or become diseased. You
No
pass it, no big deal. Please subtract the damage as normal.
Yep.
And then, I think it has multi-attack. Yeah, it's just gonna do it again to you. Fuck you. 26.
Yeah, I'll take a hit. Same concept?
Yep. Every time. Easy
I'm good.
pass. Just a casual 32 Constitution save.
Yep.
Alrighty, all of his boys are dead. We move on to the second one. He's gonna take like 10 turns to get towards you. But he'll do it. So help him God, he will do it. They move like so. There we go. Alright, we did it.
If
I
only
gotta
they had
move
a
some guys
paladin.
to separate them. Alrighty, Leechy boy, Leechy boy, Leechy boy. That is the 2 guys up here who will turn to the living thing and attack Thatch.
Yep, I'll take some hits.
Bludgeon.
Bite you. Bite you.
They both hit.
They auto roll damage, so there you go.
Take 17.
Antoine, it's your turn.
Can I have my elemental go?
It's supposed to go after your turn.
Okay, so I will then move close. Oh, actually, I am. Aha. I'm
You're
already
probably
close.
within range already.
Yeah. I just make sure I'm not doing anything illegal. I'll move.
I really hate that when Antoine takes his turn, multiple people are doing geometry.
I'll move.
We're all thinking.
I'll move 20 feet closer, and I'll do a fireball at this spot right here. This spot right here.
Okay, we are not going to play the geometry game, and you see through enemies. So you can't put it
you know
behind
what? It's
him.
okay. I could see here. I can see where they are. So naturally, I would move closer, just like right here, 20 feet.
And move your character.
Bang. And I would be able to see what I see.
Yeah, you can hit one of these guys.
Yeah. Oh, have to be closer.
You hit the water elemental.
You see how we're
Is the
playing the
fireball
geometry
150
game
feet?
still, and it's taking like 10 minutes to take your turn?
All right, fireball right here at this spot. Double clicking. Oh, double clicking this spot right here.
Okay. This one?
Who's clicking? Who's clicking?
This yellow one that I'm picking now? You want it here?
No, I want it right here. How come? I'm double clicking. How come it's not working?
You hold click, not
Click
double
and hold.
click.
Ah, I'm such an idiot.
Okay.
Okay, right
He
there.
wants to get Giga and Tree.
So you measure from there.
Alright. I've directed you that you cannot cast spells through creatures
Oh.
before, so you're
Is
going to
that
hit
block?
the tree dead on.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
tired of your turn being
Whatever.
so long.
Whatever
I'm
that is.
sorry. Okay, 20-foot radius of the tree. We'll get the tree and the Zarathustran. Thank you. Deck saves, deck saves. Come here with my deck saves. Deck save from the Zarathustran is a failure. Tree is a -1 and is somehow a pass. Holy shit. Okay.
Dexterous Tree.
Very dexterous tree. It's still vulnerable to fire damage, though.
If only he dodged out of the way and let the fireball go past him to the intended target.
Yeah.
If only.
Fucking dumbass.
You can cry all you guys want. This guy
I'm
will
just
suffer
giggling.
27. Okay, Antwa, you're elemental.
It attacks the one near Thatch. Above him, right above him.
Alright, make your attack roll. 23 hits. For 9, killing it. Blech.
Okay, goes down to the bottom one
Dope.
and makes another attack.
A 17. Hit. For 10.
Are these injured
This
by
is-
fire?
This is fire damage because it is a fire elemental, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty. You moida 'em. Thatch, it's your turn.
Wonderful. I'm gonna swing at the leech that's right next to me with the correct weapon this time.
Okay, you hit.
17. I will deal 15 damage to it.
Kill it in one hit.
Wonderful. And then I'm going to move to here, about 15 feet of movement, and I'm going to swing a second time at this Giga Leech.
That hits.
And we're going to go ahead and, I think I'm going to throw I'm going to throw a menacing attack on top of this.
Makes it afraid, correct?
It does.
Alright.
And
What
it
is
also
the
gives me an
DC?
extra D8. The DC, my DC should be 15.
Okay, cool. Just roll your damage, because this thing isn't afraid.
Wonderful.
It is
All right,
basically
too
an
many
idiot.
things to click. There we go.
I feel you. You cleave into it for 14 points of slashing damage, almost felling it. Are you going to action surge?
No, I'm not going to action surge, but I am going to second wind.
Okay. Corleen, it becomes your turn. This rock, hit you.
I'm going to rage.
You rage.
Because I don't want to be hit by another rock. And I'm going to run after the snake that's taking on Thatch. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
He is not
25.
the snake.
Let's go there for 30. And then I'll take out one of my normal daggers and whip it.
You're gonna
whip
whip
it good.
with a dagger?
Whip it real good.
No, I'll whip the dagger at it. We'll toss the dagger.
You'll throw it. Okay.
Normal dagger.
13 misses.
But bless.
Oh, but you're blessed. So it does have 14 AC, so that will hit.
No matter what.
No matter what.
So, assuming it's not immune to non-magical weapons, that's 22 non-magical piercing.
Then you kill it.
Christ.
You chop its head clean off. Does your rage immediately go away at the start of your next turn?
No, because I just did an attack.
Doesn't it have to be a melee attack?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
it has to be aggressive.
As long as you attack, your rage stays up.
He also is taking damage, or she's also taking damage.
No, that was last round.
Yeah, that was
Yes, since the
when
end
you
of your
make a
last turn.
melee weapon attack using strength, you
That's
gain
the extra
bonuses.
damage.
Where's
At the very second last paragraph, your rage lasts for 1 minute. It ends early if you're knocked unconscious or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn.
perfect?
Or
Thank you
taking
so
damage.
much. Okay. Does that mean you can
That's my turn?
rage with a crossbow?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just not a strength weapon, so it
Any
doesn't
ranged
really-
weapon.
Makes sense.
Technically, a wizard could rage for as long as they're firing cantrips.
No, you can't cast spells while you're raged.
You don't see John
Oh,
Wick. Come on.
that's right.
Of course you can do that.
Okay, well, that's a mechanic. Giggle Leech! Giggle Leech, where are you? You two are
Very
at the back.
bottom.
Yeah, you're at the very bottom. You're the lame group. Alrighty. Column movement is
Ew.
wonky. There we go.
Gross.
Very gross. Very, very gross. You guys are the green guys. I have to move them kind of willy-nilly. Alright, Terry!
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to move to right around here, and measuring distance. Okay. I will shoot a first level guiding bolt at this
Which-
guy,
The tree or the monster riding it?
the monster riding it.
Sounds good. A 26 will indeed
Beautiful.
hit, being the first in the entire D&D game. You shoot it with Guiding Bolt, hitting it indeed. It is not immune or resistant to Radiant, which I had to check, and will deal full damage. The next attack on it will be at advantage. Okay.
All right, I'm good.
You're chillin'. Fen.
Fen's gonna move right next to Anchois.
Okay.
Thank you, Fen. Thank you.
Yeah, And he's gonna cast, or he's gonna Unsettling Words the thing riding the tree. Do you need me to post it again? Or are we
I
good?
sure do.
All right. Do. And then he's gonna cast Confusion on the thing riding the tree.
Alrighty, what is confusion?
Right.
Wow, this
Confusion
is
is
the
a
most broken
Bitch ass spell.
D&D Beyond spell card I've ever seen.
This is wow.
You can hit the tree and the creature. It's a 10-foot radius, I think.
Oh, is it?
Each creature
Yep.
in a 10-foot radius sphere centered
Oh.
on a point you
Yeah.
choose within range must succeed on a wisdom saving throw when you cast a spell or be affected by it. An affected target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turns. Okay, so let's do the saves. This guy will do the Zarathustran first because you are using your thing to make it weak. This isn't a charm or an enchant. Well, it is an enchantment, but a charm, right?
It's not a charm, it's an enchantment.
Perfect. Then it will make its wisdom save as normal. It is... What the fuck? Where are you? Okay, I just accidentally tabbed out. It should be a think +4? +4? Yeah. No extra. Perfect. Just straight +4. That's a crit. That's an auto pass. Do you get to choose when you do your unsettling words, or does it just go immediately?
I believe it's just the next save.
It's the next save.
Okay, then...
It's a -D8, but I doubt it's going to change anything.
Well, a crit's a pass no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the Treant, though, the more important one, has a +3 for an 11, fails. It cannot take reactions, and at the start of its turn, it has to roll a d10.
It repeats the... Yes, and it repeats the save every turn until it passes.
Okay, cool. Well, its turn is now, so good on you. The Zarathustran is unaffected. It will... Well, the Treant is dependent on her movement, so we're actually going to do the Treant first and roll 1d10. I'm just going to do that for you. 2 through 6. The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn. That is big.
Yeah.
Confusion is a disgusting spell.
A rock at Antoine and kill him in one hit.
Long. It was long.
Alrighty, so the Treant can't do anything. It will remake its saving throw to see if it breaks out at the end of its turn, which is now. Is that a pass? That's a pass. Yeah. Alrighty.
Got
this
one
boy
turn.
slithers on up then, getting down from the tree. How dare you? You're a bitch, Antoine.
Fen quietly allows it.
And of course the spells are not properly inputted. It's fine. It doesn't need it. I guess it'll just dash. No. Well, it will dash, but it'll also go under the water.
Under. God damn it.
It goes under the water. Can someone roll me a 1d4 real quick?
I got it.
Thank you.
Damn it.
Sorry, buddy.
Any chance to fuck else over?
Alrighty, the Lychee Boys. The last Lychee group gets to move forward, which it will do now. Wow, they're slow. Oh, I'm on the wrong token layer because I made somebody invisible. That does explain things, John. 30. Okay, they went up then down
Christ.
because John miscalculated, but it's fine. They can end their turn there. Sever, we come back to you. It is now round 3.
Let's see if I can hit that Corrupted Treant with Gifts of Refill. I want to just do the measuring tool now. 120. Can I actually swap to longbow? If that's okay?
Do you have a longbow to swap to?
Yeah, I do have a longbow. It's just not magic.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. So while you're digging through the ground, not just one, but 2 strung bows are on your back.
I swapped to my longbow, and I'm going to go ahead and shoot twice.
Go for it.
And favored foe from the Ranger. 24.
A 24 will hit.
That 3 is from Dreadful Strikes. Does it,
It's psychic
is it
damage,
immune to
so it's
psychic?
immune.
Gotcha.
Well, treants are slightly different stat blocks than worm monsters.
Not the Giga Leech.
The psychic... Are you hitting the Giga Leech or the tree?
The Treant.
Okay. Then you will hit and deal full damage.
Okay. So that's 3, and then this is the second attack. Crit fail.
Crit fail. It is actually resistant to piercing, so it will save for half of that 13.
Oof. Alright, and I'll end my turn.
Okay.
This is not going well.
It is not, no. The Giga Leech is dead. Rip. Get out of my initiative order. This one, though, is not dead. And will schmoove on up, not wanting to take a salt bath. Moving...
Is it sure?
60-ish feet, that's fine. And then these guys will kind of break cohesion, as they can only move up 30 at a time. They have to be awkward and lame. 20, 10, They're getting like half a square of movement, but you will all forgive me or else. Antoine, it's your turn.
He targets the tree and shoots a firebolt.
That will crit and deal twice as much damage, which is
24.
A lot of
Okay.
friggin' damage.
Antoine's Day.
48 damage firebolt.
Yeah. You just hear this weird whining of wood sound go on.
It reminds Antoine of the clown horns from Clown Town's town.
You have heard this noise before, but you can't place it. Thatch, it's your turn.
Call it a bitch. I know it's my elemental's turn, but I call it a bitch. I move back 30 feet, by the way. Of course.
Call your elemental a bitch?
Well, no, the the tree. And I move my elemental ahead to
30. What's its speed? 40?
Yeah, the speed is 40.
Doesn't it get plus 10 from Terry?
It did not get the bless. Or did
I think it was just outside the 5 feet.
Yeah, it wasn't within range. That's 40. Do you want it to dash into combat and take hits, or do you want it to just move 40 and dodge, ready an attack, or...
I wanted to get just close enough, but not close enough for the psych damage. Like, they have a psych damage that I just wanted to stay out of the range. So let's say put it right there. Let me hold that.
Okay.
Like right there.
Alright, cool. Coraline. No, Thatch, it's your turn.
I will yell, Fen, get away from the water! And then yell to everybody that I'm protecting the casters. And
No!
60 feet here. And end my turn. Move and dash.
Alright, you end your turn. Coraline, it's your turn now. You're raging.
Coraline looks for a target, finds one, runs. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. I think right around there, and I will stab at thee.
You stab
with
at
my
him.
good dagger.
Your dagger stabs into it for 19.
No sneak attack damage. So
No
just
sneak.
10.
So just 10. Bap. You almost kill it. Sad
That's my
face.
turn?
The Giggle Leech. I love saying this word. Giggle Leech moves forward and will actually be able to shoot at Coraline. Though she'll benefit from cover. Yeah. Definitely for cover. Coraline! An army of leech monsters are coming to fuck your day. How does this feel?
Like I'm waiting for a fireball.
Alright, well, it's gonna blood bolt you twice. Blip. 25 will hit through cover. You have
that'll
plus
hit.
2 to your AC. Does that affect shield?
I
Wait, you
can't cast shield. I'm
spells.
raging.
Yeah.
So yeah, 25 hits.
Alright, please subtract that damage and make the saving throw. What is going on? These mans are rolling
Constitution
so
saving
well.
throws. Okay. Ugh.
You are diseased.
All right.
Please write in your resource tracker disease and put F if you can.
F.
Okay.
Cool. Terry, it's your turn.
All right. There seems to be some confusion about where the party wants to go. I will move 40 feet over this way.
All right.
Teamwork's
Say
never
goodbye
better,
to Teratai,
So
Coraline.
3, 2, 5 plus.
And I guess I'm firing off another guiding bolt, this time at the tree end.
Nice.
Yes!
You will indeed strike it true.
Oh, did not want to click this one.
For 12. The next attack on it is at advantage.
All right,
I need
that's
to
my
make
turn.
sure I'm checking this thing's speed correctly. Yes, perfect. Okay. Fen, it's your turn.
Alright, Fen's gonna back up a little, staying on the edge of the lake.
Okay.
He's gonna unsettling words the tree and say, "Your friends are leaving you. Your rider is gone."
You are met back with a terrifying image of your body being torn apart by trim root or tree roots. but you can indeed unsettle it.
The snake will save me.
No, it won't.
And where did it go? Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I'm gonna cast Enemies Abound on it.
Okay. You reach
It
into
needs
the
to
mind
make
of a creature and make an int save. Oh, fuck.
Ooh, those are good.
Okay. So it needs to roll a 15 up to beat this.
16.
I know what I said.
Okay.
It fails. And it is affected by enemies abound. On a failed save, the target loses its ability regarding all creatures it can see as enemies until the spell ends. Each time the target takes damage, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself on a success. Okay. Whenever a creature is affected, the affected creature chooses another creature as a target and must choose a target at random. They're gonna have to make me roll like a 1d64, dude.
Yep. I love being a bard.
Okay. That's fine. Is that your movement?
Yes.
Okay. Zarathustran goes first, and then we'll deal with the treant. Alrighty. It has this amount of movement. So it can just reach Fen as it pops out of the water. Well, it doesn't really pop out. It just like comes to the top of it with its beautiful 30-foot swim speed.
Am I 7.5 feet away from it then?
You appear so, yeah.
Thanks for moving away from me, damn it. Alright, good luck.
Alrighty, Fen. Provoking yet insane visions. I need everyone within 30 feet of it, which I believe is Terry, Thatch, and Finn, and Antoine. Nice. To make me the following saving throw. Wow, DC 15 Charisma, or suffer damage, and lose half your speed until the end of...
I'm good.
Fuck you.
Okay.
That's not gonna save me.
It sure isn't. If you have suffered damage, Terry does not, so he does not need to make his con save. But for the rest of you, suffer 23. And this is a save or suck effect. So if you failed, you failed. If you pass, you pass.
23, you say?
Indeed.
I love Constitution saves.
Our boy, Antoine,
Charisma.
was that your concentration?
It's a con save, right? Constitution?
Yep.
Yeah, so this is my concentration for that, and I also have for my elemental, right?
Okay, then your elemental fizzles.
Oh no. They're the same one?
No,
You can only
charisma
have one
save.
concentration.
Okay,
Yeah.
got you. So they're the same one, right? So I take a hit, and then I take this... All the same one, right?
You rolled the charisma save, you took damage, and then you rolled the constitution save.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got you.
It's save or suck, so if you didn't take damage, you wouldn't roll it. But since you
Alrighty.
did, you do.
If I remember correctly, your elemental thing is a concentration effect, so he will fizzle away. Say goodbye. Meh. Cool.
Good luck, Coraline.
Oh, yeah, seriously. Okay, the treant
Crap.
has to make a decision.
Who's he gonna play against?
I'm gonna roll a 1d20, and if it rolls a 17, 18, 19, or 20, we're just gonna give it a 15% chance to choose one of you. And if it doesn't roll that, then it will hit a bunch of people. A 13, he's gonna hit a bunch of people. He is going to slam two fucking things right next to him. Bam, bam. And probably immediately pound these two into smush. This one is dead. Why do you do this to me, brother? The leech man asks as he crumples into nothing. The Leechy boys. Oh, these are the green ones. They get to go and fight Coraline to the death now.
Aw.
Coraline, prepare to be surrounded by leech
The
monsters.
tree might help.
Leech monsters, I need to move the dead one. More than meets the eye. 13.
Quick, Antoine, fireball me. Clear the way.
13.
I will. There you go.
15. Technically 15, since this guy is in like half a square here. You pick a square, sir. And this man is the only one who can't reach you, but he wants to so badly. Alrighty, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks from the Lychee Boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The 22 and the 22 hits.
The 17 doesn't hit you?
No, I have 20 AC.
Jesus Christ, how do you have 20
Corleone's
AC?
a badass.
You're a fucking... I don't know what you are.
Unarmored
wait.
barbarian AC.
Oh shit, true.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 9 reduced to 4 and 9 reduced to 4, so 8 total.
Perfect. Sever.
Alright,
Round 4.
I activate my vampiric power and imbue it into my longbow, and I pull out the level magic arrow +2. I'm aiming at this guy right here. If you want, I could thread that needle pretty easily.
Can
if you don't
you
believe me.
State
I
who it
swear to
is?
God.
Okay, the worm guy who's in
Yeah.
who's half submerged in this thing.
Just
for sure.
stirring.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is in half cover right now, so I'm going to give him AC up from that. But if you want to go ahead and shoot anyway, go for it.
Yeah,
shoot
alright.
Terry.
Let's do it.
The harder the better, right? Oh, 22 is pretty good. Is half cover +4 AC?
It's 4
Plus
or
2.
5.
It's 2 for half,
5 for 3/4.
Oh, okay.
Three-quarter
Then
cover.
you're definitely going to hit.
Alright. Oh, what the fuck?
Well,
Alrighty. It is immune to
my-
psychic damage, so...
I turned my bow into a magic weapon, so I...
Psychic
I'm
damage
gonna-
is still psychic damage.
Yeah, I'm just saying that the bow is magic, and so is the magic arrow.
Yeah, it's not resistant to... Or...
Cool.
Yeah, it doesn't need magical effects. Yeah,
12 damage then, instead of 13.
thank
So
you.
roll the 1. And I have one more shot, which I'll take without...
It screeches
this-
out in anger as you plop it in the face.
I'm like, I really hope I don't hit Terry, or anyone else, actually. 11.
That won't do it,
Wait.
even... Yeah.
Alright, I am my turn. I'm putting that on my bio.
That doesn't hit my AC, sorry.
True.
Sorry.
Alrighty,
Totally hit me,
Giga Chad. This one is the pink one. Does it kill Coraline or not? Hang on, I just need to move these guys out of the way. I'm sorry. I'm tired of looking at you guys. Pink boy, pink boy, pink boy. Does he have enough movement? Just enough.
Oh, crap.
He's gonna give you a bite. Da 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 da
Flanked on
da.
all sides.
These little guys will move up. This one will provoke an attack of opportunity from Batria. He will hit. He will die. Oh no, he has 1 hit point! 17 health. This one will not provoke an attack because the reaction was spent. And these guys will back the fuck away. Move right there. Oh no, now you're... Come on, don't get lost in the sauce.
Oh no. Not a part
It's
of the
too
group.
late.
Alright, fuck it. They're gonna play Jenga. Alright, pink guy. Pink guy is the only one that can attack, so he will bite you. Meow. For a 24?
That'll hit.
Okay, suffer 7.
Okay,
Plus 1.
so reduced to... Yeah, okay.
Okay, and then he's gonna bite you again. Multi-attack is fun.
Oh, actually, I can uncanny dodge that one. So,
Alrighty. Well,
be reduced to 3.
I'm rolling like a god, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, 21 will hit. So another...
6 plus 2? No.
So,
Your flesh is so
Okay.
delicious. What have you done to conquer the worm in a while, Coraline? Antwal, it's your turn.
I firebolt this damn guy in front of me.
Alrighty, it
maybe
is
your
submerged
mermaid.
in water. But
It's
you can do it.
submerged. I thought it's.
You gonna fireball him?
It's half submerged.
Me?
I
Fire
no,
bolt.
bolt.
Here, move slightly over here so you get a clear shot and you won't scare Fen.
I wanted. Okay, yes, slightly clear shot. You moved me a little closer, and I firebolt it.
A 14, if it is in cover, will not do it.
Could I add the 4? What is it?
Yeah,
the
you
roll?
can.
The-
You can
Less.
add
Yeah, less.
Yeah. Thank you.
it. You'll need a 3. You hit a 4.
Got it.
You hit it for 11. You strike it. There you go.
Okay, and could I move 30 feet away? And I'm going
Yeah,
to.
you can run.
Well, kind of in that.
You can pull a
Kind of this
paradigm.
direction. It was kind of like obliquely, like this.
Alright. There you go. I probably moved you like 40 feet in total, but I don't care.
Okay, great. There, it's done.
Alrighty, Elemental's gone. Thatch.
All right. I'm going to move right up to Fen, and then I'm going to use a Battlemaster ability called Bait and Switch,
Okay.
which allows me to take his spot and put him into... Actually, you know what? I'm going to move to this spot right here and then do it. So that's
Go for it.
like 10 feet of movement-ish, and then I spend 5 feet of movement to take his place, and he gets my spot. And I also get to roll a d8 and add it to, in this case, my AC. So I now have 14 AC. How about that?
How about that? You have 14 AC, brother.
Yep.
Uh,
I really need armor to be
Fen
effective.
stumbles. Thatch.
You've got more AC than me now.
How dare you move me away from the water against my will, Thatch?
Well, there's a big enemy in the way, and I'm going to start swinging.
I'm going to say that because it's half submerged, this does count as prone.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then I'm going to take this thing down. There's a
Alrighty.
29.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It'll take... I have a superiority die in there, so I guess I'm going to menacing attack and then click another one off, and I'm going to get rid of
That's
that. for the next one.
fine. That is 15 points of damage.
Alright. Because I had that menacing attack, we're going to put that in there. Is it immune to being frightened?
It is, indeed. It
Fair enough.
is a Zarathustran. Its mind is its own.
Okay.
Wait, you said frightened, not charmed?
That's what it
Correct.
thinks.
Alright, this thing is smart enough to be afraid. So I need to actually make the save.
Okay.
What's the DC?
15.
15?
DC 15. Yep.
It fails, it's afraid.
Wonderful.
Get away.
It can't move closer to me now at this point. And I will keep swinging. That is going to be a 28 because it is prone.
Sure. You
And it will
stab
take
it.
another 14. And then I'm going to action surge. And we'll
Okay.
swing 2 more times.
26, 29, yeah, you're gonna hit.
Okay. There's 15 on that one. And we'll throw one of the remaining menace die for another menacing attack. So we'll add another d8. And then hopefully this will be enough. We'll see.
11
18 is
plus
like
7 is 18 out of 21 hit points. bringing
Ah,
it to
so
3.
close.
Alright,
That's all I
Coraline.
got.
All right, things are getting desperate here, so I will take 2.5 feet of movement, get right up in his face, and do a shove to move him off to the side.
Yeah, make an athletics check at advantage because you're raging.
All right, 22.
The Lychee boy, I assume, since he's
Yeah.
the smaller guy.
Yeah,
Alrighty, it needs
not
a
sure I
natural
can do the
20.
big one.
It's 21.
Out of
You-
my way, bastard!
You barely push him over just enough to, like... I'm not even going to give you the full 5 feet. I'm going to give you 2.5 feet so you can walk out.
That's enough. Bonus action disengage. And so that's 5 feet, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright.
Jesus.
Strolls out. Just strolls away.
What a hero. Alright, this Gigaleech is down below, I believe.
Yeah, it's the far boy.
It's the far boy indeed. Which far boy is it though? Is it the orange? Yeah, it's the orange one. Ignore the tree! We must eat her flesh! This one moves a full schmeckin' 30 feet. These ones move a full schmeckin' 30 feet. Gigaleech, can you move faster? You cannot move faster. Are you within range to Blood Bolt You are at disadvantage. Yeah, you're at disadvantage. Alright, he's gonna try to shoot you at disadvantage, Coraline. Here we go.
The 3 misses.
A 9.
Damn.
And a 9.
Finally,
You
missed.
are a lucky duck. Where were my
Yes.
good rolls earlier? Alright, that's it for that. Terry, this thing has 3 schmeckin' hit points.
Alright, I'm gonna move 10 feet closer, so I'm within range to smack it.
Wait,
I
let's make
believe
a
in you,
deal.
Terry.
All
Give
right,
it a good old smack-a-doodle.
you schmack it. You minimum damage will kill it. You strike its head off. Its body begins to dissipate and pollute this pool.
I'm going to make note of that, but I'm going to move 30 feet this way, because I've got things in my vision here.
True.
Alright,
Okay.
it's my turn.
Ben, you're concentrating on
I don't do
your
anything
charm
s-
thing.
I whisper to the tree. They're all against you. They're all after you. Kill them.
You're
one
right.
and all.
Okay.
And then I aim at one. Wait, hold on. Where am I?
You were there.
Yeah. I aim at one of the small boys and just do a vicious mockery. The tree's coming for you. He hates you.
All right. These ones are too dumb to be afraid, but they do get psychic damage dealt to them, so they must make wisdom saves. Oh, these things are not too dumb to be afraid. It's just the giggle leeches. The hell. Oh well, whatever. Never mind.
Weird.
It's fine. He makes a save. He makes a save. He's too dumb to be afraid.
Yeah,
Alright.
he just doesn't take any of it.
True. Do you chill?
I give Coraline Bardic Inspiration.
Wow.
I do.
Wow.
do.
Alright, 1920, the tree will choose to attack you. I'm lowering the chance it can. Alright, it hates people. It hates its own kind. The leeches on it begin to shake off as the tree comes to devour this 1 hit point man. And he will. And he will. And there we go. Yeah, he will. 17, bringing this one to 1 hit point too. All right. Very nice. It's like, what did I do to deserve this? It's like, you exist.
Ooh.
Good
The
tree.
treant will remake its save of wisdom.
I think it's only when it takes damage.
I thought it's at the end of its turn. Did I misread that?
That might have been confusion. Here, I'll repost it.
Yeah, please do. The creature must make...
It can repeat the savings for each time it gets hurt.
Okay, so... You Radiant blasted it, right? No, that was last turn.
That was beforehand.
It's fine, it's too late. Okay, cool. It was Lich Boys. That's the green guys. They're gonna move forward to attack Coraline. One will be able to get it within range, but only one, I think. The other ones will dash forward. Yeah, they all dash except for one. Not even all of them can get to you. Well, most of them can get to you. Alright, so only one attack coming at you, Coraline. And you have a free breakaway turn next turn. No, just regular. Bam. 11 misses.
This is
Alrighty. Sever, Coraline's bringing the party to you. What are you doing?
It's fine. I will hold my ground, but can I see this guy, or he's got full cover?
There's
behind
Coraline and like 10 dudes in front of him.
Full cover. All right, I'll start shooting off the guys next to Coraline. Shooting longbow next to the one on her left. 16 to hit.
Yeah.
That's
Plus.
how. Is it a kill? 12, 13 damage.
13 damage?
Yeah.
Is this longbow a longbow plus 1?
It is. I used my level 2 spell slot to magic weapon it. So.
Oh, okay, that's
That
what
was
you
last
meant.
turn.
I never
Yeah.
saw you put that in the chat, but you
Sorry.
kill it. Indeed.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
You'll kill it no matter what, even if it didn't have the magic.
Oh, gotcha. And I'm gonna shoot the one on the other side of her, and end my turn. Hold on.
Okay, cool. 18 hits.
Yeah.
Or 10.
Alright. End turn.
Perfect. Giga Leech. Pink boy, how dare you exist, Coraline? Oh, but it could go for Vachunga. No, it's gonna hunt down the runner. It's not that smart. How dare you exist? I am the Leechy boy. Bites. Bites. With 22?
Ooh.
Oh, the 22 will hit because I'm raging and I can't use it. I can't use my shield.
No.
You can't use evasion?
I don't think
No,
that's
it's
enough.
not. Let's see. No, it's not enough.
5
The
necrotic
damage takes me down. I was at 4 hit points.
Coraline is getting chewed on and actively murdered. She will be eaten if you do not intervene, party. Anchois, it's your turn.
What I get as close as possible. This is 30 right there, I think. I measured. Let me try.
She's getting bored.
That's 30.
Mr. Underground.
It's 30, much as possible.
Your favorite. Sorry.
I fireball this place right here.
You're gonna fireball?
Yeah, but I just want to make sure I'm not fireballing my core.
Brother. My brother in Christ.
Okay.
You do this to me one more time, Tamara. I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah. This is important when she went down, you know? She had evasion before, but when she
John,
went down...
I just want to... I want to pause combat so I can do math, okay? Is that okay, John?
This...
Okay.
Or, actually, fuck it. I'll do it right here. I'll completely away from Coraline. Completely not helping her. Completely not helping her at all.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Alright, everything within this point... So, nope. There we go. Nope, that's not how you save it. How do I save the checkpoint? There we go. Shift.
Yeah.
Alright. Leechy boy, they're all gonna make one save. They all fail their save? No, they pass their save. But they still are vulnerable to fire damage. So, they'll still suffer 24. So, I'm just gonna go and...
Decimate.
I'm just gonna move these guys instead of subtracting their hit points.
Someone save our girl.
And
We
this
fought
guy
for an
is the
entire
only one.
season to keep her alive.
Yeah, everything you hit dies.
If Coraline dies here, she died like she wanted to, leading monsters to sever.
And I'm just gonna put this red X over all these hit points. You kill them.
Nice.
Alrighty. Thatch, it's your turn. The monster begins to dematerialize into these black, inky, gross particles. But the human below, twisted and malformed, remains. Sinking.
I'd love to do something about it, but I gotta go save Coraline. There's 30 feet to there, and then...
Eat the particles.
30 feet. Move and dash. That's as close as I can get. And
alrighty, Coraline! Give me that death save. Give me the death save.
You want them secrets or open?
I have said multiple times with your group specifically that I don't care anymore.
That 20.
That's a fail.
Oh!
Alright, if she does not get brought up this turn, she dies. Or before this pink guy acts next. Acts next? Okay.
Hey, they've got to hit a 20 AC.
Not when she's dead.
Unconscious?
An advantage, though.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy moves 30 feet to Slime Bolt Thatch. Slime. Get Slime Bolted Thatch. A 9 and a 17.
The 9 actually misses.
Jeez. All right.
Woo!
I'll take the 15 damage from the second one, and I got a con save coming in.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All of its friends are dead, so Terry, it's your turn. Can you save Coraline?
Yes. I will move 10 feet closer.
Okay.
And now I am within 30 feet. I think I'm just outside of 30 feet from... Yep.
So many arrows.
Alright. And then I will cast Aid. And the 3 targets will be Coraline, Thatch, and myself.
Wow, I've never seen anyone cast Aid in this way before.
Yeah, this is.
I didn't
kinda
even
cool.
realize it gave current hit points.
It gives.
Jeez, I thought it was just max.
That's like an
Nope, but it's
AoE,
fine.
like, shitty power word healing or whatever.
Yep. I
Yeah,
mean,
wow,
it's a good
okay.
spell.
Using creative problem solving, also known as being able to read your spells, Coraline comes up by 5 hit points.
Alright, I will
Stop
move
there.
slightly closer to Thatch, and ooh, not on top of him, though. And end my turn.
Alrighty. Cool. Fen.
You know, Fen doesn't have much to do if they're immune to psychic damage. He's already concentrating on something. Man, there's a lot of...
Isn't.
Wait, what?
But Trian isn't immune.
I'm not gonna hit him.
Grant's our friend.
I'm just
It's
gonna...
our friend. Our
Yeah, he's my
good
friend. I'm
Oldest
just
friend.
gonna go for this this weak boy right next to Coraline's freshly not corpse.
Okay. Someone
And,
get this man a real weapon. Jesus Christ.
You're a slut!
Word. Oh my god.
I am! He suffers. Alright. You just chilling where you are? Alright, you can take your
There we
weapon.
go.
Just call
You
any
hide
monster
behind
slut.
This treant makes his 19 through 20 roll. See if he hates you all.
Gross.
You're lucky I'm a kind GM.
I
Treant will
love
kill
having a
more
tree.
mooks. Hitting both times, killing one, killing another. They are dying left and right.
Eventually
I'm
we'll have to kill the
hungry.
tree, but not yet.
Nom, 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 nom. Alrighty, the Lychee Boy gets to go. The Lychee Boys are all dead. No, these are the ones surrounding Coraline. Coraline!
crap.
Hi.
Yeah,
I think the
5
first one's
HP.
probably going to take me out.
I think so. These are at advantage, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, and my rage is done.
It's
14 misses.
21.
21. Shields!
Finally.
Spot
You
What
can
is your
use it.
AC
for the rest
now?
of the
You can
turn.
use it.
AC's
Entire
25
turn.
now.
Alright, that was
entire
2 of
turn.
them. There are...
4 left.
Yeah, there are 4 left. 1.
Oh
Can
my
they hit
God.
above 25? Can they hit above 25?
Alright.
20
I mean,
hits.
They can.
They
1,
can.
2,
I
3,
mean,
they
4,
can.
5,
They have to
6.
crit.
Alright. At advantage, here comes 4 attacks. 2, 3. Fuck! Alright.
Damn.
Coraline, you are on your back looking up. You throw out this shield. And you're like, why did I leave the bubble?
It's like that scene in Jurassic Park where the kids are under the plate of glass and the
Yeah.
T-Rex is trying to eat them.
Sever, it's your turn.
Oh my god. Coraline, get over here! I want to shoot this one guy in front of blocking Coraline's way.
Okay. You know what would be
longbow.
way more heroic and would build a bridge if you ran out and saved her. But
She's not
Exhausted.
down.
If you risked yourself to save her
So-
life,
friendship, right? He made the roll. It's fine.
I made the roll. Sorry. 14 damage exactly.
On the guy directly in front of her?
Blocking her way, yeah.
Alright, it goes to 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Every
I'm
time.
gonna,
The
I'm
guy
gonna roll
left
to-
of her has 14, though, which is why I
God,
clarified.
I'm gonna shoot the one in front of her again.
Okay.
Oh my god.
An
I'm missing.
11 won't do it. 13 AC.
Alright. I'll end my turn. Coraline, get up!
Okay.
Actually, hold on.
The leech is coming.
Wait. No.
There's
That's
like
so
bodies
irritating.
surrounding her.
What do you do?
Yeah, there's a lot of bodies surrounding her.
I'll move that.
I know what I would do. It's dig time, man. Save her from underneath.
Yeah?
I can't.
You really
dig
could.
30 feet. I can't dig 30 feet.
What do you do?
On the ground.
Yeah, I run out there with my fucking bow out. 32 feet, right next to this giga thing, and I'm like, hey, over here.
You wanna pull the Men in Black?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, it's its turn now. So normally John ignores this, but currently Coraline is being obscured by just those thrashing attacks. So I'm gonna give it a 1d4, and on a 1, it chooses to kill Coraline instead. All right, you are out here, mister. It's gonna eat ya. This is the Leechy boy. I need the Giga Leech. Mr. Sever, in the sun at last. Does a 20 hit you? Sever.
He's
Sever?
muted.
You're muted.
It does.
No, he said yes. Yeah.
Because I've got my bow out, so it doesn't.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, then suffer 10 plus 4. This is piercing damage, so you are resistant to it.
5, so I take 4
The
and
necrotic,
9
you're
total.
not.
I go down to 79.
And then it will bite you again with a critical hit. For...
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. 8 plus 5 is halved, so 7, I want to say? 6, maybe? Yeah, 6. And then 3 plus 8. Or 3 plus 5 is 8. I'll let you do that math. You have a million hit points. It's fine.
Sure. I'm
Okay.
going down to 54.
Antral, it's your turn.
Alright, I get closer.
John,
Here.
now I need to draw a line.
Well,
I'm
there's so
gonna
many things
fireball
in the way.
Coraline.
Like, there's so many things in the way.
Yes.
But I tried
love it.
firebolting. I tried firebolting the guy. That's here. This one.
Who are
Is
you
that it?
aiming for?
I'll pick off a small one.
The big guy?
Well, a bit
Yeah.
too late.
Alrighty, the big guy. You indeed hit with a 15.
Yep, so it's 19 there.
So 19. Jesus. What's that doubled? That's
20
40,
plus
38?
18, 38.
38, yep.
Okay, you strike it really hard.
I start cursing at it.
Yeah, you got its attention.
I'm like, psych me.
Match.
All right, I'm gonna move 7.5 feet to here, so I can try to hit this guy right here.
Okay.
22. Will that take him?
Yeah. They have 13 AC.
All right,
It had 3 hit points. You kill it.
wonderful. And then I will take a swing at the big guy right here.
Okay. Are you using superiority die?
I am not using a superiority die.
Please uncheck that from your damage.
I
but do
apologize.
damage.
Did I have that? I thought I had that unchecked. I'm sorry, I didn't. Well,
I
nope.
forgive you. This time.
Wonderful.
No.
He will
Or
take
11.
11.
You carve
And
into him.
then I think I'm going in.
What does
I
that mean?
move 10 feet to here.
Oh,
And
shit.
then I'm going to spend 5 feet and switch spots with Coraline to get her out of there and stand in the middle.
Nice.
Is that your last superiority die?
It most certainly is.
All right.
It's kind of funny. I'm lying on the ground. You just kind of grab Coraline by her legs and woof.
All right. I will
Then-
switch you too.
Thank you. And I'm going to roll the d8 for myself because it's her turn and she's getting out of there. I will now have 12 AC and dear God, fucking save me. My turn is over.
Coraline, you
Get out of
are
there!
still prone. So you just got picked up by your leg and thrown, basically.
Yeah. I'll get up for half my movements.
You stand cautiously,
Go into the healing water.
calm and collected.
And
I mean,
I
you
want to
get
attack.
sneak attack. But you,
I
I get snake attack. Yeah.
You gotta disagree.
Snake attack.
There's a big vampire like 15 feet away from you.
I'm gonna booming blade the leech, that big ass leech.
All right, the hero.
That's what I
Yeah,
was hoping
hero.
to do, buddy.
Literal
Well played.
hero.
Well played. I mean, it's totally not
well,
me diving into 15 leeches at 12 AC.
I guess
I'm not
first I have
the
to
hero.
pick up my
No, you're
dagger
not.
with my interaction with an object, and I will stab it.
You have
Are you blessed?
It's
yeah,
there.
that's
Yep,
that's
it's still
included.
Oh, I have my bardic inspiration. What's
Yeah,
the
you
D?
do.
Oh,
D8.
shit!
Eight.
Yeah.
Here we go. Roll
Hey, we
well.
can
Don't
Hold on,
roll
hold on,
one
hold
and
on.
you
Roll
hit
high.
it.
Roll high.
Hold on. Yeah, it's a D8.
You hit it.
16. All right, so it does
Wow.
22 points of damage.
All right,
Okay.
goes to 9.
Bonus action disengage. And
Okay.
I will use my last 15 movement to run away.
Alrighty, giving yourself the perfect line for this leech to slither on up
All good.
and rip your face off with a bite attack. For
Okay.
19?
Nope.
25?
Oh,
25
jeez.
hit. Yeah.
Alright, see you later.
And Carly's down again.
Terry!
My God, you ate. We got so much damage and ate so much action economy, though. That was
All
good.
right, hey buddy, I'm right here. I'm gonna run up to Coraline and I'm going to use 35 points of lay on hands on Coraline.
Holy crap.
Save
Jesus.
some for me, Chief.
Do that all you want. The Lychee boys have to attack this tree, so they're just going to do that real quick. I think only
Oh,
one
no.
of those will hit.
Oh no.
They have to defend themselves, guys. They went with
Oh,
that.
no, this, I'm
Do
surprised
that.
something happened before this.
Okay. Well, that's when they had a leader. So now it will remake its saving throw.
Yeah.
Fail.
Take
Oh,
more
Alright.
damage.
The tree is mine!
Yeah, it
Tree's
makes it
still
safe
up.
every time it gets hit.
Yeah.
Well, it only got hit once, so.
Oh,
For
okay.
4 damage, because it's resistant.
Okay.
I play
Yep,
him
my
like a puppet.
turn. Well, I'll move up to alongside Coraline, and
Okay.
yeah, there we go.
Coraline just went from getting up, crawling, getting thrown, getting up, stabbing, getting knocked back. Ben, it's your go.
Fenn's going to... He's gonna move in a little closer right there. And then he's gonna hit this guy right here with another vicious mockery, because that's about all he can really do. And he's gonna say, "You'll never see the moon or the moon snake!"
Which guy?
The one with the lowest HP above Thatch.
Okay, gotcha.
That one.
It will make a wisdom save. For 3, brings its 1 hit point into the negatives, which you kill. You're right, it will never see the moon snake, not in this lifetime. Alrighty, will the tree... No, the tree is fully devoted to these 3 fucks right now. It doesn't even have a chance. Bam, bam! These will both likely kill. 14 and 17. Brings 1 there, and then this... they're both to 1. We'll just kill 1 instead.
Yes, kill them before they kill you.
Alrighty. Yeah, it's fine.
Hey,
The Lychee boys get to go. These green ones. Well, I mean, Thatch, you are presenting yourself as a target. So who are
I
they
certainly am.
to not
And
take
he's not
the
even
invitation?
trying to goad him this time.
It would be rude of them, in fact, if they didn't attack you. So they're gonna attack you 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The 11 misses. I will
They're-
take 12 plus 7. Oh wait, this is piercing damage, right?
Yeah.
Regular. So I have to reduce all of them by 3 for heavy armor master. So I take
You are
9.
not
armor?
wearing armor.
Oh, it's not wearing armor. Very true. Okay, so I'm going to take 13, 25. And I have 25 hit points.
What's your...
So therefore,
Didn't your
Wait,
AC
did that-
go up this turn due to
Yeah,
the
by
brace?
2.
It's 12.
it's 12.
Oh, okay.
Did the 8 hit you?
But for the first time ever, I have relentless endurance, which means I'm
Wow.
sitting at 1.
All right. It's getting close, guys. Sever.
close.
It is.
Please make me a con saving throw or take a level of exhaustion.
Sure, Sever is about to explode into flames.
You suffer 1 level of exhaustion. You
can
take
see,
damage
holes
too?
appearing in his skin. No, I don't think so. It's just
No, I don't think
exhaustion.
so either.
So I will draw my sword and shield if you'll allow me to. In the same
Your
movement as
sword, sure, not your shield. Shields are
Alright.
actions.
No shield. Drawing my sword. Drop my bow. And I'm hitting this big ass leech.
Alright,
Bonus action favorite foe.
you hit him.
17? Alright, cool. That much damage. Ignore the psychic?
I will ignore the psychic. I'm turning
It
on
is
different
1.
music.
Sorry, 2 damage. is
Your
reduced.
blood begins to dry out as you stab at these men. Well, leeches. Where are my... I don't want battle music anymore. I want...
Does
nah.
he become more stiff as his blood dries?
He does. He has disadvantage on basically all ability checks right now.
Mhm. Does the thing die?
This being shown by the fact that he doesn't have full range of motion anymore.
He's becoming a statue.
Yeah.
A gargoyle, you might say.
No. 20 damage?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
The 14 will
-2.
do it. This thing had
-2.
9 left. You stab it through. You cut into it.
I just step forward and try and go after this next one with my second attack.
Okay.
I cannot favor foe this one, so I'm gonna remove that. So, vampire. Oh, crit.
Damn.
Damn.
No dreadful strikes.
Where'd
Only that
you
was the
get
giggle
that?
leech.
It has 5 hit points.
Oh, it's down.
You
It's
kill
dead.
him.
Alright. But I get to add that damage to my vampire weapon. Alright. And I end my turn in the sunlight, cursing myself, feeling fire and sunlight and pain. Alright.
Giggle Leech is dead. Antoine, it's your turn. There's one last Giggle Leech and a tree.
I attack the Giga Leech as long as I
Burn
can see
him.
it. I think I could see it from here, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I attack it with the Firebolt.
16 hits for 16 times 2
Alright.
is 32.
32.
And I want to back up just a little bit, just
The
so I'm out of
fire!
a psych. I'm out of
It
psych.
recoils heartily as you run like the coward you are. Thatch, you're at 1 hit point.
Thatch is gonna go down swinging. At this point,
Swing away.
we're gonna do 2 attacks at the leeches. We're gonna take the this one up top first.
Okay. That'll hit.
For 16, do I kill it?
You do kill it.
Oh, great. We're gonna swing at the one next below it.
Hit.
16 will hit, or only 9.
Only 9 is not enough. Okay.
That's all I have, sir.
You watch as your friend, the vampire, once your master, but also your friend, is dying, trying to save you, Thatch. Coraline, it's your turn.
Okay, Coraline will once again get up, pick up her dagger, that lovely dagger, use her second rage, Arrgh!
Alright.
and I will stab the big leech right in front of me.
You stab at him. You hit him just barely.
15 for sorry, no thunder in there. Why, I forgot to take it off. So it's
Minus 8.
18 points of piercing damage,
You are carving into it, but it's not enough.
and I will shove through Cora to cut a circle and get around here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
This Giggle Leech is the last one remaining, and it sees a scrumptious-looking paladin who isn't wearing armor. So it's just gonna attack you. Meh, for 20?
Yes, sir.
Please make a Constitution saving throw for your concentration. Bless is gone.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
And I take
Nice
15.
Everyone, please subtract your yellow dots. Alrighty. That was its first attack. I'm sorry. I'm running out of juice in my voice. But here's the second bite on you For
Yeah,
an 11
absolutely.
plus 2 is 13.
Sweet Christ.
Yeah, when they hit, they ship at a low flat rate. And Terry, it's your turn.
Alright, I will attack it in return. With
Do it.
my longsword.
Your glimmering, shining longsword. Fueled with a radiant.
For a 19 to hit.
That'll do it.
And I will use a first level Divine Smite.
Oh god, he's doing it. He's becoming a paladin. For 10...
I'm still learning!
That is 1 point over its hit points. If you did not smite, it would still be
Nice.
alive.
Nice.
Good enough. Good enough.
Alright,
That's great.
so...
I just
Mark off
picture
that
his
spell
sword
slot.
goes in, and there's just this little spark going.
And
And
looks at this one. He stares him in the eye.
hold on, chill.
He's got another attack.
I'm going to use my bonus action to use this ability, which I have never used before. And I get to give 21 temp HP, spread as I choose, amongst creatures within 30 feet of me. And I will give all of them to my friend Thatch over here.
Got it.
Nice.
Wow, very nice.
And I will move up and make
1 point.
Well, yeah, I guess I'll, move my way around and attack the low HP one. Yeah, not inside another unit. There we go.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, no extra radiant damage from Smite on that one. So just 12.
For 12 on the wounded one, right?
Yep.
Okay, it doesn't actually matter. You'd kill either one. Alright. Fen, it's your turn. Smite, or not smite, lash away with your wicked words.
I'm sorry. I saw the initiative order go before.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I thought he was done, to be honest.
I point at that. I look at that one. It looks at me. I vicious mockery. The snake doesn't love you. And neither does your Dan.
That one, it actually is sad at. The snake is like, whatever, man, fuck you. But it's like, do you see just these two little leech eyes, or maybe like 18 leech eyes, just like in its chest cavity? Look at you, incredibly sad. How could you say that? These
It's
guys were
true,
supposed
he's
to go
letting me
with the
die.
leech, so they're gonna fight for their lives real quick. Come on, leechy boys. Slap it. Oh, the 19 will hit for 2 damage. The treant will make a wisdom save. It's enough!
Damn it!
About
We're
time.
no longer
About
enemies.
time.
Wait, is it
The
using-
treant goes first.
No, the Lychee boys, there's only one green one here.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This one was an orange one from here.
Okay.
But you were, I mean, what are they gonna do, right?
Oh, it's all good.
Okay, so... There's just this weird tender moment of the tree lifting up this thing, biting its root, and it's like, uh-oh. As it realizes what it's done. All of the leeches attached to it reinvigorate themselves. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's the wizard that is a hoe?
Moved away.
It remembers you, though. Oh, it still can't
I
reach
moved
you.
away. Sorry.
How dare you use fire on me? 30 feet like so.
Oh shit. 60 feet.
You are just out of range!
Yeah, exactly. That's why I expected.
He's still gonna
just-
throw it at disadvantage.
Give it a
Boom!
try.
14?
That does hit me. Wow.
Nice.
14 hits me.
Oh, it's because you don't have mage armor on. Rip.
Mm.
Oh well, 26 damage. Eat an egg, Anchois.
I use my reaction to. Hold on. I use my action to shield it. What am I talking
Okay.
Holy shit.
You were like waiting for the last moment. The egg was thrown, it spiraled towards you. You
It's
stare at
flooded
it.
in his face.
Duty in Fenn's ears like, that's gotta hurt. And then the shield happens as at the very last second it just hits it. The kinetic force bounces towards Duty and Fen. Fen, fuck you. No, okay. The Lychee boys get to go. The one Lychee boy attacks someone. It's surrounded by targets. 1 is going to be Terry, 3 is going to be Coraline, and 2 is
Your
Thatch.
father doesn't love you.
Coraline. I have disadvantage on this attack, Coraline. 9 misses.
Oh, yeah.
It lunges slightly forward to slap you.
Fenn's words ring in its ears.
Sever, make me that con save.
Make this one.
I said Sever, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
His camera looks
is
frozen.
No.
Alright, that's a failure. You are 2 levels
Not
of
like
exhaustion.
I'm like, can we fight somewhere at night next time? And I step forward. I'm gonna attack this fucking thing.
Oh no! Get to
my
safety,
God.
man.
I'm about to. 5 feet. Because I only have 27 to hit.
Give me 1 second.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, your speed is halved. That's what 2 levels do. You deal damage, you kill it. No big deal. What do you do now?
You're muted, buddy.
I misstep using my last level 2 spell slot to get 30 feet backwards. Okay, right there. And I've got 15 movement left.
Just enough.
Just enough to get within the cover of this tree. I'm still going to
I
have
like-
you make one more save at the start of your next turn.
Oh, wait. There is a hole here I dug.
Oh,
5 feet
Jesus
down.
Christ.
Dig speed does not dig holes.
Okay.
It allows you to
Alright.
burrow through the earth.
Alright.
So
I am
I'm
my
still going to
turn.
make you do the save no matter what, but you are still pretty safe.
Alright, I am my turn.
Okay, Antoine.
Fireball. I 5-scale fireball and
Fire bolt or fireball?
ball. Fireball.
Ball.
Right
Okay.
there. So, yeah, I made sure.
Getting a little
Made sure.
close.
It was, but you know what? No matter. So upscale that one for 4th level, and
All right, roll me 96.
there we go. This is
Alrighty. Wow, that's pretty pathetic.
lame. That is
But if
lame.
it fails, it dies. It passes. And
16 and mages makes it.
Wait.
Wow, I did more.
24
Firebolt. I-
times 2 is still 48, and it is engulfed in burns.
Okay.
All
I
the
did
leeches
more
on it act
fireball.
as kindling as the trunk charred, well, black now. It turns this thing into a mighty torch. And with that, I mean, combat's basically over. Do we really want to roll these two
Nah.
guys?
This should the two singular
We'll
guys.
fight you to the end! You kill them.
Yeah.
Holy shit, yeah.
You kill them.
That's
What?
absurd.
Eventually,
Whip them to
Coraline
death.
steps forward and just runs these two through with Terry. They die. Wait, this macro works on everything? Oh my god! What?
Shit!
I thought I had to do it one at a time!
Jesus.
Well,
Wow. Well then.
That's my
Puffing,
personality, I just
puffing,
delete them.
breathing in. A little tired after this minute or so of fighting and violence. You all take a look at what you have done.
Can I go
Dozens.
drag? Hey,
Yeah, I
John,
saved the moon snake.
Can we go drag what's left of the
yeah, out.
body out of the
Yeah.
water?
Girl,
Exactly.
that has sunk all the way down. It has been
Wow.
several turns of this half-torso, long-limbed, waiting meat just going dead. Down and down. But you killed it,
What it is.
which is important.
Coraline's gonna pick up Sever's bow that he dropped. She's gonna walk. She's gonna walk towards where he's hiding probably under dirt. Toss it at his feet.
I'm like doing this to myself.
She'll toss it next to him and go, "Thanks," and then walk back to help whatever the others are doing.
Wow, growth. Oh my god.
Once Sever sufficiently has enough dirt over his body, you just see a little thumbs up.
Like the Terminator.
I like the Terminator.
Okay, well,
Flaming smoke wisps coming off there.
with combat complete and us being an hour over our session length, I think now's a good time to end it. And when we come back, we will get to watch as a water elemental pushes a corpse out of its fucking hole.
Out of its hole.
Get out of here. We will be seeing you guys Monday with the raid team, who will be... I think it was described as a turbo surf battle around a maelstrom, duel to the death, between a level 3 Bojable versus an angry squid man who seems powerful. We'll find out how that turns out later. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are.
Bojable wins easy.
True.
Yeah,
and have a shitty morning. I hope you all have a... Alright, bye!
Fuck mornings.
I